Let's see
While
if
you're
it.
doing that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring the dogs inside. They're
Yeah.
clearly not gonna function. My neighbors, like big Pyrenees, just like walked through, and they were like, "Oh my fucking god, we know
Look
you,
at
dog."
that dog!
Yeah, they were like, "We fucking know you. What's up?"
Alright. It should be streaming now, and hopefully it will stay streaming. I'll leave up the OBS so if it stops, I'll get a little notification. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's streaming.
Yeah. Alright. Should probably pull up this, like the player's manual thingy too. How do I want to indulge in luxury?
Bathe in gold. Your 2 coins.
I thought about it, just like, just kind of, just hide away and just kind of like look at my coin, and yeah, kinda. Let's go up one.
Alright.
Or maybe I would go out and like. Okay, here's how I would indulge in luxury. So I think I would probably go out to one of the richer like cities, and try and like snatch like a bracelet off someone, like pickpocket a bracelet or a necklace or something off of a rich lady.
Okay.
So I will
Steal some nice shit.
Yeah, so I will roll to indulge in luxury. That would be like a finesse roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Bam. Controlled, standard, boom. Let's go. Hey,
6 stress off.
hell yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
It's pretty good.
Right.
It's pretty much the best you can do. Besides, like a crit or whatever.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, that puts me at 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good place to be.
So guys, how about we spend one of the guild coins for another reduce heat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about we figure out how I can reduce heat in a way that would either like finesse or prowl, like one of my good stats. How would I reduce heat finessely?
I think you could, for Prowl, we could have snuck back to our base all super stealthily, I guess.
I mean, my thing with that is like they saw us. They don't need to see us leave. They already saw us do the thing.
Yeah.
Man, okay. What can we do for these people, or to just make them forget? Could I? Okay, what if?
What if?
What if I cause a new disaster? To make them forget about what they saw.
What new disaster? And how is this not going to be pinned on you to make it worse?
I'm very stealthy. All right. Well, my original thing would be like, what if there was like a string of like thefts with a calling card that isn't mine. No, I don't like this idea either. Come on, guys. I need some help here.
I got nothing.
Do you have like a study or a survey?
No. I
Do you
could
want-
hunt. I could tinker.
I mean, maybe you could use finesse to try to pin something on someone else.
I mean, one of you
Yeah.
could use it. Like Fizz doesn't have to be
Yeah.
person.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
like,
study
I
and
have-
survey.
I do. I could like survey and see how we could fix the situation or something.
I mean, Sigbjorn has 2 in command.
We could command them to forgive us.
I like it.
I'm not against it.
If that's a thing he would do.
Is
What?
it?
Sorry.
Saying Sig could command the town people to forgive us.
I could do that.
Okay, wait.
The only thing is, I
Hmm.
have like I'm in deep shit right now, and I kind of have to like.
Well,
no, you can use.
is
you can
there-
use crew coin to do it.
I could use sway. What if I use sway
You can use sway.
to kind of gather all the people together and like tell them the truth and be like, look, we're very sorry about, you know, the damage we
We're
caused
going
your...
after that vampire dude that everyone hates.
Yeah,
It's fine.
well, like, I would just be like, we're very sorry that we caused all this damage, but, you know, the one-eyed man who's been stealing, taking away the homeless and killing them, we've stopped him. We put a stop to that man.
You could do that, but for sway for a large group
Yeah.
would be reduced effect because group stuff usually falls under command.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you could
still
could he
do it.
command that sort of thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Then Eric's gonna roll the free action for gold.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think you should do that.
He's our leader anyway.
I'm your leader.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Okay, so you guys are spending one of the crew coin for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went ahead and marked it off.
All right. Eric, do the thing.
Roll the command.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
Double sixes.
Command.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah. Go ahead and I think let's see what that is. That's
I think it's 2 or 3.
it's 2. Yep. Take off 2 more heats.
Okay.
So we're at 3.
We're at 3 heat.
Yes.
What does 3 heat correlate to? How bad is that?
3
How
of
many
9.
stars on
3 of
Grand
9.
Theft Auto would that be? Is that 1 star?
When you go past 9, you go up a wanted level.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alright, that's not bad.
Yeah, we're probably fine, unless one of you guys
I think we're good.
want
And
to
you're,
reduce it more.
It's out of 4 wanted levels, and that affects how seriously like the cops take you and shit. Like,
Okay. Maybe
know,
we
if-
want that.
If you're on a 0 wanted level, the cops are just probably gonna like toss you in a drunk tank for the night, kind of thing.
Word.
You know?
Okay. Okay.
If we're at 4, they're gonna execute us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's when the tanks come in.
Basically.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just used one of my downtime actions.
No, you use the crew coin.
Yeah.
They all wanted to use
That
it.
was
Yeah,
great.
we were talking about using the crew coin, so you still have your downtimes.
Yeah, sorry, I was just dealing with something
That's okay.
No, you're good.
mechanically with my computer. It's fucking up. Alright.
And then,
So,
Fizz, do you still have one more action, or do you use 2? Oh, you
I used 2.
Device.
Yeah.
Device.
yeah.
Now I have
Alright.
a nice silver wristband that I stole.
Alright, I guess I'll go next. So for my downtime actions, first off, I'm going to start a healing clock.
Okay.
For my, which arm do I want to start it for?
Your strong arm.
Start it on
messed
the
up.
right. Yeah, start on the right one, just for the sake of visual
Alright, so
aesthetic.
I have a
on the
messed
sheet.
up. So I have a messed up elbow.
Yeah.
Minutes.
The people's elbow?
Eh,
Hey, Chris, do you think we'll be using the map today? Maybe.
I mean, it depends on where you guys go.
That's true. Okay.
All right, and then I automatically take off 3 because of my ability.
Yep.
And then for my second action, I have 9 stress too.
You have 8 of 9, yeah.
Yeah, I have 8 of 9.
So
So
probably take care of that.
yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. So my vice.
Unless you want to
is-
pass out right in the beginning of a mission.
No. So
Trauma gets you more XP, man.
Yeah, dude.
alright,
We could just
so-
stress you out really quick and then like wait for you to like revive and then go out.
So my vice is like my obligation to my father.
Yeah.
What's your father do?
His father's
dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a revenge vow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got to kill somebody.
Yeah, I probably do.
I mean,
Get
there's
the chunk roll.
there's fictionally a lot of things you can do to make Sigbjorn feel as though he is working towards his father's revenge. Like,
Right.
it's not.
Alright. I just need to find out how to tie that in with
A skill.
goodwill. Yeah, goodwill. And a skill.
That's how you min-max, boys.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, so I could go up to walking around the Six Towers district, and I come across some Scoveland refugees, just like homeless Scoveland refugees,
Yeah.
and I command them to what do I command them to do? I could command them to like try to command and convince them to like commit a crime against the Imperium. So it's not me doing it, but I'm commanding someone else to do it, and I'm getting more so revenge against the Imperium, which kind of has to deal with the obligation to my father.
Okay. Sure.
Okay? Okay, cool.
Oh man. That's hilarious. So baby Chris in the house.
Oh shit, that's that's not good.
It's very
Nope,
ineffective.
it certainly isn't.
You get a reduced to stress.
That's not bad. I can deal with that.
Like everyone's like, piss off, mate. And then like one dude is like, yeah. Okay.
One dude threw a rock through a windshield.
Yeah.
A window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were just like, that's badass, and left.
You're like, that's my boy.
So now I'm at 6 stress. I can deal with that, especially with like
so
resilient.
I think what happens is like they don't necessarily recognize you because you're pretty scarred and you're pretty marred, but like there's something about the way you speak and the way you command them, and maybe a couple of them have like seen you give speeches before or whatever, and it inspires this same kind of feeling in them as what it was before. So the penalty for that, because you still take kind of some penalties and stuff like that, they're just a little bit safer, is I'm going to start a clock. I'm going to start a clock for like the Scoveland refugees, starting like this myth of your resurrection and shit like that.
Cool.
Right.
That sounds awesome. I don't understand how that's a punishment.
No, they like started like because my real identity is like a secret. You guys only know my first name and stuff, and they're starting to like recognize who I am.
Yeah, I guess that's not good for you. It kind of.
It's not good for me.
And it's going to draw attention to the gang. It's probably a pretty big clock. Like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it like a 12 clock and put 2 ticks on it. So,
Okay.
Okay.
okay. That's it for your regular downtime actions, Eric. Unless you want to use a crew coin
Nah.
to do shit.
Okay. I'm gonna start a clock to build to attach a scope onto my rifle. For a long-term action.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that'd be a 4 o'clock or a 6 o'clock?
A 4.
Are you worried about maintaining the quality of your rifle? Because you have to solder and adhere something onto it without in any way affecting the balance, precision, etc., etc.
Naturally, I'd be very careful with it, so it'd probably be a longer time. I agree, Chris.
Sounds
So
about right.
6 or 8.
I think probably a 6. It's still not that hard. And it's not necessarily going to give you like more precision because it's not a scope. It's just a telescope. It's just saving you an inventory slot, basically.
Yeah.
Like, and you can roughly, move from the telescope to your gun and help you out, but it's not going to be the same as if you built a scope.
Okay.
You could specifically build a scope.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I think that's probably an 8 to keep it quality too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll build a scope with an 8 clock.
Yeah.
Which I could then use as, yeah.
Oh, and then you roll for it, right?
Yeah, I do. What would I roll for that, Chris?
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna get somebody else to do it?
I mean, I think Fizz is the only one with Tinker.
I have a tinker. I could tinker with it.
I mean, it could be a finesse roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You can explain how it's a finesse roll. It could be a finesse roll.
Okay. Finesse is working with your hands, huh? So in like
In a
since
skillful and particularly dexterous manner.
well, that inherently sounds like you would be attaching the scope, working with the mechanisms of the gun and the scope together. And then if he's building the scope entirely, it takes a whole bunch of dexterity just to work with all the small pieces because you have to work like that glass and get it just in there. Have to put it in just a way where the sight lines up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fine.
All right.
All right, Fizz, roll me a winner.
So I roll for that then.
No, Alex
Okay.
is still gonna roll.
Okay.
Oh, I roll as him, or how's that work?
Yeah. You're still tinkering on it, like, because it's your project, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're still the one doing it. You're just kind of getting Thursday's help for it, So, like, she's probably guiding you.
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
giving you a
telling you how
hand.
to do shit. Yeah.
So would that be my finesse roll then as well? Because I have a dice in finesse.
It's your finesse roll. Like, it's just straight up yours. Like,
Okay.
that's the skill you're using,
Controlled. Do I get greater effect then?
I think. Actually, hold on. Let me double check that. Make
Okay.
sure that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, you just roll it. Because
Right.
you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get great effect since Fizz is helping me?
Nah.
Nice try.
And then no extra.
Right. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Of course. It'd be silly if I rolled anything good.
It would be. It would definitely be silly if you did that. So that's one segment on your clock.
Cool. Awesome.
And like I said, give me 1 second.
Sure thing, man.
I gotta close the blinds so the dogs stop looking at them.
Oh, you're messing with the layout.
I am. Yeah, I'm playing with it a little bit. Since we're probably not going to use a whole lot of map stuff.
Oh shoot, my like layout distribution for the graphic didn't get updated because I switched my consort.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well, we'll fix that eventually.
What up?
eventually.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
I'm just playing with the layout as we figure stuff out.
Eric changed his stats and his graphic thing didn't get updated, apparently.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we can do that later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do that later.
I would next time. I think you should just do the players at the top and the banners underneath.
Yeah, yeah. I would, but I need to make the gray stuff transparent.
Yeah, that's the next thing I was gonna say. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's fine. We can do that later.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what else are you gonna do, Alex?
I'm going to sneak out of the base in quiet and sneak off to a sort of place where I could pray and relieve stress and indulge my vice.
Okay.
So I'm feeling prowl, where I'm sneaking out because I don't want people to.
Yeah, you're trying to kind of get away from everybody and do it stealthy and private and whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it that way.
I think this will probably look bad.
5.
Hey.
There you go.
There goes 5 stress. I'm at 0 now. What up?
There you go. Perfect.
Look at this bad
Perfect roll.
background.
It's a bad background. We can add a stroke to the logo or something.
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah.
Let it be added that the other dice I rolled was a 1, so that's all I saw on my thing, and I was like, really?
Terrible roll.
Oh,
Okay.
Fizz, I forgot to do this too, but make sure you switch your character, like your name to your character on Roll20.
Oh, I just did.
Oh, same.
All right.
Let's roll with that.
So, is that going to be it for downtime, or do you guys want to spend some coin to do anything else?
We only have 1 coin left, right?
You have 1 crew coin left. Secretly, another member of the crew may have
May
some
have
money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
These are not the coin you're looking for.
Okay.
No one's really asked me about it, anyways.
That's true.
Well, we didn't see you grab it. We didn't know he had money on him or anything.
All right.
Okay. You guys are done.
I mean, we know, our characters don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's the one. It says the one-eyed man carries the money, and he had no money on it. But
Well,
I mean,
you have that knowledge, so
we do have that knowledge.
you
And
could.
then the faint jingling of the coin that Chris said.
yeah, I mean, if you guys want to confront her about it, that's a thing you can do.
I mean, if you want to, Sigbjorn, that's all you.
Nah. I'll let
Wow.
her take the money.
Okay.
If she wants the money, like, we didn't do shit. Like, if she wants the money, she'll take it.
It's true.
All you
You
did
did
was
not do
rush
shit.
in
I mean, like,
and try to help me out.
I think a normal person would ask about it. But-
Sig is not a normal person.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a mentally unstable Viking is not super normal.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your monk-raised assassin warrior may not even care about money.
That's true.
Works out for Thursday.
Yeah, it does. That's pretty good.
The things. Maybe.
All right.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
So,
What do you wanna do
friends,
today?
given how well that our mission just went, I would like to show you guys what I got.
What? What did you get?
I got a playing card with some stuff with a contact.
Yeah.
No, but didn't we say we were gonna go deal with Bajo Baj?
Well, I mean, we're back home. We could talk about.
Alright. You can all see it now. It's under Matthias'
Okay.
inventory. If you want to pull it up.
Such. Bam.
You have.
I'm gonna get skilled with
Lissa
Twitch.
in 3 days.
You
Well,
have an
yeah,
appointment
but-
with Lissa in 3 days. Okay, who is
But now it's
Lissa?
2 days. But now it's 2 days because
It is now 2 days.
All right, so who's Lissa?
Lissa is currently the leader of the Crows. Crows are a fairly prolific gang in Crowsfoot. Recently, they've had a change in management, as it were. The the former leaders of the Crows, has quote unquote mysteriously disappeared. And pretty much everybody's like, Lissa probably killed that dude and took over.
What are they about?
That's the general deal on the street.
What do they care about? Like, what kind of gang are they?
Illegal gambling and extortion and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they're a real old gang. They're a tier 2 gang. They basically rule all of Crowsfoot. Like, that's their turf.
Okay.
But they're only a tier 2?
Yeah.
Where's Crowsfoot? Oh, okay. It's like,
on,
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
It's right here.
across the river.
Right here on the map. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you? I would ask, Maddie. Matthias, what do you know about Lissa? Do you know why she wants to meet?
To the best of Matthias' knowledge, all he did was get this as he was passing on the street with our deal broker.
Yeah. You remember one of the contacts for your crew is a deal broker named Lydra. She is the one that gave him the card in the opening last week.
Okay.
All right.
So it's someone. Okay, so it's not going to be like a weird setup. It's our deal broker is doing this for us. Okay. So maybe we go check that out in a couple days when our appointment is.
Yeah. And Sigbjorn, after getting very screwed over at the end of the last mission, he has all this shit going on.
To your own. That is your own fault.
I didn't even want to go on that mission.
But you also didn't have to rush in blindly after we achieved our.
That's not the point. The point is I didn't want to go, and you said it would be a real quick mission. It would be nice and easy, and then afterwards we'll go visit Paj Paj to get some actual work.
It was okay. Look, before we do that, guys. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Before I want to give up this information, you said that I had a thing that was also on his person.
Yeah.
And it was a vial of black ink, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't look special to me at all.
It's not normal ink. It's
Okay.
it's not pen ink. It's it's something else, but
It's something else. Okay.
it's definitely strange.
If
Oh,
I
definitely.
Hook me up. Let me study your tunic.
you don't know about it yet. I haven't shared it yet.
I know.
Okay, how is there a lot? If I stuck a quill in it and attempted to write, that wouldn't waste it, would it?
No.
I just want to do a quick experiment. Not around these guys.
It's about the size of a tube of. It's enough to fill up a cup that you would a tattoo artist would use to fill up an ink gun.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty small.
But
yeah. Not a shot glass, but
yeah, you can dip a pin in it.
All right, yeah. So I want to do that alone.
Okay.
Okay. Does anything happen?
It doesn't write as well as normal ink. It's a little more.
Okay. Nothing weird happens to the paper.
It's almost congealed. No.
Okay.
Nothing that you just notice from writing it down. The paper doesn't explode into paper or anything.
Okay. Okay. It's not like Get Smart.
No, it's not. It's not at all like Get Smart. Do you want to do anything else to try and check it out, or just easy?
I think the other thing I would do is kind of just hold it up to a light to just kind of look at it, see if there's anything going on in there. No.
No.
Okay, so I would put it on our table, and I would say, so guys, after I killed the one-eyed man, I searched his body, and this is all I found. I found this vial of ink. It doesn't look normal. It's kind of strange. I don't know what it is, and I look at. I'm mainly talking to Matthias because I know Sigborn probably doesn't care about ink and wouldn't be able to help anyways. So,
He doesn't know how to write.
Uh, so I would hand it over to Matthias and say, "Do you know what this is? Can you figure out what it is?"
Mm-hmm. Since it's not normal link, it seems kind of special. I think I would try to attune what makes it different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Controlled, because we're in our base.
Yeah.
Probably just standard effect, because we don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm. You want to use any extra dice for it? No?
Nope,
No,
apparently not.
Sorry.
All right. You kind of close your like. What does it look like when you kind of reach into the world of mystical mumbo jumbo to probe this
Okay.
vial?
So he closes his eyes, and then he opens it, and it's like just bright red. Like his eyes are all red and stuff, and he like has a faint glow.
Okay, you've got.
Is it like that scene in The Hangover when Zach Galifianakis is counting cards? There's
Yeah,
just-
and you can see all the numbers all over the place.
Nice. Yeah, so you do that. You open up your eyes and you look into it, and you see, like you actually start to see like it's not just solid black, right? Like there's a flow and a motion to it, even like in the stationary state of the vial. And in the motion of the ink, you start to see like solid movement, and it starts to slowly begin to take the shape of like a giant thrashing tentacle.
Cool.
And when it does that, like it resonates in your mind that this is some kind of like processed Leviathan blood. So to add a little bit of the lore onto the world, the seas are basically like blacked out ink, and out amongst the seas are these giant Cthulhu monsters that are Leviathans.
Mm.
They're giant warships. They're Leviathan hunters led by captains, and they go out and they kill the Leviathans.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also potential uses for like Leviathan parts and Leviathan blood and stuff like that. And you start to realize that this is Leviathan blood. It's been processed and affected in some kind of way. You're not sure what it is, but that's what it is. And you rolled a 4 on it. So let's see. What can I do to you for that? How can I hurt
A
you
tentacle
for that?
comes out and slaps him in the face.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
that's not what happened.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
Yeah, he says.
That's not what happens. But I started a clock last week after Eric had his encounter with a demon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add 2 ticks onto that clock, because you can tell like there is a demonic infusion along with the blood to help like process and purify it.
Okay.
But you reaching in to probe alerts the demon of that. So
Okay.
Do we know
yeah.
what
Leviathan.
Leviathan blood is used for?
I mean, you kind of have a vague idea of like there's shit you can do with it. You're criminals. You're familiar with the underworld and the shit that goes on in the underworld. Like you don't necessarily 100% know what this particular vial is used for.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just know that it's been processed in some way to do something.
Is that like the source of the potions that like Thursday uses, or like the Rage Essence vial? Like, is it some side of the processed Leviathan blood?
It could be. It could be something like that. It would
just
probably
don't
have
know.
to be like very highly processed. And there are other alchemical things and like stuff like that, because like a normal leech can make the different like vials that you guys have or whatever without necessarily having access to Leviathan blood. But you could use Leviathan blood for stuff like that.
Okay.
So Leviathan blood's like a high commodity. It's like a
It's definitely like a black market thing.
like
it's-
ivory.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Leviathan hunters go out to kill the Leviathans. They don't go out to like harvest and bring them back. Like
Okay.
Alright.
they're supposed to kill them and kind of like make the sea safe for shit.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So I'll close up the vial and I'll tuck it away in a coat pocket.
Okay.
All right.
I guess Matthias told you guys.
I would assume so.
I'd assume so. Yeah, they told
Don't
us.
he doesn't have to. He can keep it a
All right.
secret.
Yeah. No.
Alex
Well,
can keep secrets
did-
if he wants.
okay. What did Matthias do?
He told Thursday to fuck off. I'm just kidding. He told him.
All right. All right. Thank you for checking that out, and I tuck it away. Okay. Who? Bajo?
Bajo.
All right.
Bajo?
Bajo.
All right.
Bajo Baj.
All right, Sig. I think you've kind of earned it now. We can go meet with Bajo.
I would argue.
I mean-
we should go talk to the Leviathan Hunters. That's a different gang. I don't remember what they're called.
It's a faction, and like it's not like you can walk down the street to Leviathan Hunters HQ.
Well, yeah, I suppose I'd try to do that. Reach out through contact. We probably have to gather info in a downtime action hunt for that.
You don't have to do it as a downtime action. You can do it normally as part of play if you guys want to. Like I said, you could always like gather information and do prep and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The system's just kind of built to move things along, but if you want to take a little bit more time to do it, you can do it like that. So like you can try and track down a Leviathan hunter right now if that's what you guys want to do.
All right.
And then, like make up a job off of that or whatever.
I mean, what is a Leviathan hunter really going to tell us?
Potentially what it's used for and how someone would acquire it.
Wouldn't we want like a potion maker instead? Because you know that it's not pure blood. There's something in there.
Yeah, but I feel like a Leviathan hunter wouldn't know how someone would get access to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
They sell it, right?
huh?
The Leviathan hunters sell it.
Yeah, but they're just
They would
like-
probably.
the way I picture it, or the way it sounded to me, is they're just kind of like they go out and kill the thing, then sell the stuff, and they don't care about it afterwards.
No,
Okay.
professionally that's not what they do.
Okay.
Like for there to be Leviathan blood here, like a Leviathan hunter ship would have to be smuggling it in. Like someone on the ship would
Okay.
have to be like harvesting and smuggling this stuff in and like
Okay.
selling it black market or whatever.
So, okay, and then even still, I don't think going to a Leviathan hunter would be the right call, because then they could go like, these guys are looking for this black market item, I'm going to call the authorities. We need to talk to the Scourge of the Underworld.
I think that this seems like a whole different like rabbit hole we're going down too far. It seems to have other implications. I just want to get clear work where we have like clear outcomes and money. I just want to deal with Bajo. I don't want to deal with any of this underworld shit.
Look, is Bajo? No, Bajo's like a respected general, probably, huh?
Bajo is the leader of the Lamplax. The Lamplax aren't like a super high tier gang. They're like a 1 or a 2 or something like
Right.
that.
I'm just trying to see, maybe they would know something.
They are currently at war with another gang, and
Yeah,
the word on the street is that like Bajo has just been hiring out as
right.
much like freelance help as he can
Yeah.
to bolster his army for the war against the Red Sashes.
Matthias would continue to strongly object against going to the Lamplax and joining this war when we're really just 3 people who apparently can't even walk. And I think
Well, it's not about joining a war. We're just trying to,
Check out because he says he has work for us, so that's money that can
Yeah.
help us bolster our gang rating.
I think we would have a moral obligation to check out this.
I think that we should just go talk to Bajo and see what he wants. See what the job is. Like
You guys promised me that we talk to Bajo after this mission. You guys have an obligation
Is that
to
how
me.
Sigbjorn handles this?
He just whines.
He's like,
This is bullshit.
I think we should. I think we should go talk to Basho.
Sigbjorn commands us.
Yeah, I command you.
Yeah.
Let's
Matthias agrees, but is very
Look.
not happy about it.
Matthias, look, we don't have to take the job. We're just gonna go
Yeah,
talk
we
to a
just-
guy.
We're just checking it out.
We didn't have
This
to.
is
kill
non-committal.
the boy, but we just sort of.
Oh, we had
Okay.
to kill that guy.
It's
All right.
non-committal.
It's not committal.
Okay.
NSA,
That's
no
what we
strings
say
attached. Let's
You
go.
guys
It'd be
are gonna go talk to
non-committal
Basho?
if we go and find out about the Leviathan blood.
That seems pretty committal. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well,
Maybe
look,
just
we'll-
ask some
we'll get
questions
there.
and nobody notices anything.
And
or
also, we don't
cares
want to
and you
completely
walk away.
ignore him and then have him like come
all right,
after us.
where does Bajo live, or where would we go meet him?
Bajo's busy in a war.
Well, we're meeting him though. Where is he?
Basho hangs out. Basho just kind of, he's around. The Lamplights have like several different, like kind of bars and whorehouses and whatever.
Perfect.
That's not like their main thing. Their main thing is that they're kind of drug dealers and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Um,
This is perfect.
Disgusting.
No, this is perfect. This is how we find out about. Well, look, we're gonna do two birds with one stone. We're gonna find out about the Leviathan blood and find Bajo at the same time.
yeah. So
Can we agree on to doing that?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you guys talk about that.
Yeah. Well, that's a team question. Is that cool, you guys? Like, look, we'll Sigborn. He will go to the bars or whatever. We'll have Sigborn talk to the Lamplax and see if we can track down Bajo to meet him up, and and then while we're there, I will talk to some lowlifes or other drug dealers or whatever. See if I can find out about some Leviathan blood. Mateus, I want you to back me up because you will know probably a little bit more about this than I do, and I don't want to be lied to.
Yeah.
And plus, you're way more interested in this part than finding Basho, so I think that's our would be our best plan. Does that be good?
I think I could see that compromise going out just fine.
All right, Sigborn's on board. Okay. I would like to go to like whatever like roughneck bar that they typically would hang out at.
Yeah, you guys kind of know. Like, you can ask around
Yeah.
and find out like what bar Bajo's hanging out today.
Yeah.
It's probably just a thing where like when you get there, there's a couple of extra dudes at the door, like checking everybody out that comes in.
Okay.
But like, you go over and you head over into Coleridge, and you track it down. There's like this rundown, crummy bar of it's probably called like it's called the Red Lamp.
Okay.
You walk up and it's got a real crappy, rundown, old school sign, but these really well kept, ornate lanterns all on the outside. Not like lights or lamps. It's definitely like specifically lanterns and stuff like that. And you walk up to it along the cobblestone roads of this area, and like I said, you get up to the door, and there's probably like 3 extra lamplights standing up outside the door.
Okay. Let's see. We don't have any beef with the Lamplax, right? We're pretty good with them.
Yeah, you guys
Um,
don't have any negative faction with them.
I will walk up. I will take point, and actually, no. I think Sig would because we're looking for Bajo, and he has the connection with Bajo. So I'll let Sig kind of do that. Sig Sig can't speak right now. So I think we would just kind of approach the bar and be like, we have an appointment with Bajo. He wanted to see us. Is where can we talk to him?
All right, well, guys, what do you want to see you about?
He said he's got a job for us. We're BSK.
Present.
And then I throw up the BSK hand sign.
You guys like And he looks over at his guy and he's like, "What the fuck is BSK? What are they? Is this? Am I supposed to know who this is? Like,
Or the Bone Street Crew.
and
And then I start like,
then the other guy makes a confused face. He's like, "Who the fuck is the Bone Street Crew?" Like, and he nudges the third guy and he's like, "Go in there and check with Baj, see what's up." And the third guy goes inside.
Matthias whispers into one of them's ear. That's why you don't know us. We kill everybody. Just kidding.
what are you doing? No! No!
Matthias wouldn't
Alright.
do that. I just want
Uh,
to.
do- what
They
do-
all pull out machetes.
Do these guys look like seedy, or are they like upstanding dudes?
I mean, they're a gang.
Okay, all right.
They're a criminal gang.
As they sent the third guy in to go look for Bajo and ask him, like, "Hey guys, while he's in there, what do you guys know about Leviathan blood?"
What are you doing? Just on the streets, just drops the bombshell.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds like a consort role
Okay.
because you're just kind of casually friendly, trying to figure out.
Could
what's
I-
going on.
I don't know what I want to know about. It's like, could I sway them into telling me what they know? Like, I'll go. Okay, I'll go. Like,
Do that?
I'll look at them and I go, I know you guys are into like Leviathan blood. It's cool. Like, why don't you tell me what you know? Because I think I know a job about some Leviathan blood. I just need to know if I want to take it. And I kind of bat my eyelashes and flirt with them a little. I'm like, you can tell me. Like, it's not a big deal.
Okay, go ahead and roll sway.
Yeah.
Does everyone get a plus die?
It's controlled.
Yeah.
Because they don't really care. It's standard effect.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anyone want to spend stress to give him a die?
Is there a devil's bargain out there?
I bat my eyelashes, but my eyeball falls out.
They call her fat, and she is hurt.
I don't think.
The devil's bargain could be that it starts a rumor that Thursday is involved with Leviathan blood.
No. I'm good. I'm just gonna take the roll. Here we go.
Come on, 6.
Ooh,
Okay.
I am not their type.
No. No, you're really not. Let's see. They pretty much just stonewall you. Like, they straight up, glare and look at you, and they're like, "Who the fuck told you we're into Leviathan blood?"
No one. I was just playing around, you guys. It's okay.
Somebody told you. You said you knew. So who told you?
Oh, so you are. Look, all right, guys. I'm gonna be straight with you.
No, we ain't got nothing to fucking do with that shit.
Oh, okay.
Somebody told you, which means somebody's running their mouth talking.
Oh, who are they warring
Who's
with?
talking to you?
Who are they warring with?
Shit. They're at war
Red
with the Red
Sashes.
Sashes right now.
The Red Sashes.
Yeah.
And I would be like, some Red Sash said that that Bajo and his gang are into that stuff.
Okay, go ahead and roll another sway roll.
That's a terrible idea, Fizz. You're digging in deep.
Yeah, you're now at a risky position.
Okay. All right.
Standard effect.
Cool. All right. Devil's bargain.
You're in line with the Red Sashes.
No, that's
No, because I said their name with disgust. It's like some disgusting Red Sash told me.
Devil's bargain would be they want to look into you more. Or no, I don't like that. Eric's isn't bad. I might tweak it.
Bowser refuses to meet with us now. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
I would say maybe like they're pissed off and now they're gonna want to bribe to let you in.
Ooh, that's so good. How much of like
A coin.
a coin? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And like for fictional reference, a coin is a significant amount of money.
Okay.
A coin is not like a $5. A coin's like 100.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
Matthias sees that this coin that she produced.
Damn it.
You've
Gotta get these
been
battles
talking
out of the way.
been talking to Red Sashes. Why would you be talking to Red Sashes and then Bajo's over here giving you work?
So
That don't make sense to me.
look,
what
someone said it in passing. They didn't know who I was. I'm not. I don't like the Red Sashes too. I mean, I hate them too, man. Like, it's you know, I'm in this thing. I'm looking to crack down on the Leviathan blood ring. It's and that's something I'm gonna do. So
Shut
I'm looking.
your mouth. I'm gonna go in there and talk to Bajo and see what the hell's going on.
Hey, you don't need to do
and the
that.
guy turns around and goes inside.
Okay. So I'm gonna slyly take a coin out from my pocket, and I'm gonna like,
You better finesse roll that. I'll see it.
should I?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to do that. There could be scenarios in which Thursday has coin. That would be up to Matthias's.
Well, I think I'd like to roll because I don't want them to see it.
Okay.
Is that cool? Okay.
You want to try to secret the coin from your pocket into the other dude's pocket.
Into
Right.
like his hand or something. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. This dude's just straight up stonewalling you. Like he's now like the other dude's gone inside to go talk to the other guy in Bajo, and now this dude that was on the side of the door has like stepped over center of the door, arms crossed.
So I'm gonna say like, look, I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot. I think I can make this right with you, and I reach in my jacket, and I pull out a coin, and finessely, with great finesse. Is that risky right now, still, or controlled? Because I'm just pulling out a coin.
It's pretty controlled.
Okay.
Because like, if you pull a coin, the only people it's gonna affect are Matthias.
Yeah.
And Sigbjorn.
Yeah.
That's your only intent here.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll that then. Oh my god. Alright, so I pull out a coin and like I fumble with it a little bit and I go, look, I think we can make this right, and I put it in his coat pocket.
as you pull the bag of coin out, it clinks on the other bag of coin, like in your pocket.
Uh-huh.
And it's very clear that like you're fumbling with money to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like they're like, what are you doing? Like that's not... But
Alright.
they kind of just let it slide, and the dude takes your money.
Okay.
Um,
And I kind of bow and I go, I apologize. And like I kind of like rescind back so like Sigborn's like ahead of me.
yeah.
And I'll just
Oh.
wait now. And
Well, actually,
I'm gonna
okay.
avoid contact or eye contact with my crew.
Well, actually, okay. So here's the thing: since it's controlled, you actually have options.
Okay.
You can, before you do it, you can see the flaw and you can stop doing the action, or you can push it to be a risky thing.
Oh. So if I push it to a risky thing, do I have to roll again? Or what happens then? Oh, or is
Yeah.
it just I go
Yeah.
through with the action and then...
Yeah, if you do it again, you would push it to risky. Like you would have to roll again.
Okay.
So you could roll again at risky.
Alright, I'm gonna roll again at risky.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Finesse, risky, standard still? Or is this now
Yeah.
desperate?
No, it's just risky because
Okay.
you were controlled. You're just fucking with money. Like,
Yeah. Okay, what do we got? All right. Dual
Okay,
five
fine.
skis.
So like you pull it off and you manage to slide the coin into the dude's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna start a clock for the red sashes that's kind of like questionable trust
Okay.
because now they know that you're the kind of person that's gonna like lie and fumble and bribe.
All right.
With her or with the group?
She seems to speak for the group.
Seems to.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
It's a pretty sizable clock, and I'm just gonna do one tick on it, so it's not a huge deal.
Okay.
About this time, like the other two guys will walk out, and they don't look very happy about it. Like they're like, "Bajo said to let you in. I don't know if I give a shit." And the dude that's at the door kind of elbows the guy next to him and taps the bottom of the sack of coin on his pocket and makes a jingling noise.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, "All right,
All right. So as we walk
don't do
in,
any bullshit."
I pat the mad guy on his chest. Do one of these on his chest, like, thanks, fella. I walk in.
And remember,
A wink
we don't
at
have
'em.
nothing to do with it. We don't have nothing to do with that shit.
Hey,
we don't have
man.
nothing to do with the red sashes besides killing them.
Hey, that's what I'm all about, buddy. I'm gonna take this job with Bajo and kill some red sashes. Do they have like a salute that they do?
No, they don't. Not that you know.
Okay. So
Okay. Once we're in, Matthias turns to Thursday and goes, "Hey, how'd you? That seemed to go in pretty south pretty quick. How'd you turn it around?"
I bribed him. To be honest.
You bribed him.
Yep.
With what money?
I'm a thief. And I head to Basha. I leave it at that.
Yeah.
Matthias.
Like, it's no secret that I'm a thief. Like, they know. So like,
You know you're a thief.
yeah.
So over at the bar, like, yeah, he's actually behind the bar. You see like this big, kind of like almost Armenian looking guy, like low cut, not buttoned up shirt, some ostentatious chains, like a vest over it.
Okay.
And you see him and he motions you over, to the bar, not a huge deal or whatever. So you guys all just gonna head over there?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to walk
Alright.
over. I'm gonna nudge Sigborn ahead of me this time. I think I want him to take the point on this one.
I'll do that. I'll take the point.
Okay. So you're just gonna walk up, plop down at the bar. You're gonna stand at the bar. What you can do?
I'm gonna take a seat and ask for a drink.
There he goes.
Oh.
So he goes, "Ah, yeah, drink. I like you. You're the smart one. I can tell." And he goes, "You're gonna work for Bajo. You're gonna drink on it. That's how it works."
Matthias does not drink.
Damn it, Matthias.
Do you say that? Do you? What does Matthias do here? Are you standing at the bar? Or are you sitting down at the bar? What do you do? He hasn't done anything yet. Eric's just asked for a drink, and he said that, and he's starting to turn around and like grab a bottle.
Matthias sort of slinks off
don't.
into the background
There you go.
because he's because part of his religion is he's straight laced.
So as we're in
Are
here,
you like specifically trying to look like you're not a part of the group, or just not be at the bar?
I'm trying to not. I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to not make it awkward and not cause an issue. I'm trying to be I'm probably finessing my way, not finessing it, prowling my way away so he doesn't notice me like shirk off and refuse to drink. Oh,
Uh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't know. Like, if you were specifically trying to like look like you were not a part of the group, I would say that. But like,
Okay.
you're kind of arguing to use prowl as like a social action,
yeah, I suppose.
and it's not really a social action.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna get real bad for us real quick, guys.
I mean, you can just hang out and not have to roll for anything yet. If
Yeah.
you'd
Just
like
hang
to
out
do
in the-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna force anything, but I'm gonna try to not. I'm definitely not gonna be all gung ho about drinking. I'm just gonna be.
Okay,
Sort of.
Bajo
Hey,
grabs,
real
like,
quick. Can I roll a hunt action to see if there is a very drunk looking rich person?
Hunt would be
Or-
Hunt's
or-
probably looking for like a specific target. You're probably
Yeah.
trying to like
Survey, yeah.
that's
Okay.
yeah, you're probably trying to survey the room.
All right.
I can survey the room if you don't have one, Fizz. I can be doing that while they're doing the drink thing.
Well, she would
Oh,
have to.
are you-
Thursday would
okay.
have to let you know that this is
That-
like a thing.
Yeah. I don't
Ooh,
think
you're
you'd
right.
be like. You're not gonna be
Totally
like.
not about it.
Yeah,
Right.
you wouldn't be. I'd be like, hey, Matthias, I'm gonna steal tonight.
I mean, you did just mention that you're a thief and that's how you get your money.
Yeah.
So like that, you could be like, I'm a thief. I steal. I get money. Watch, I'll go steal right now. So you want to do anything or no? You gonna chill for?
Can I roll the survey? I want to do that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have
If you want to
survey,
roll.
Alright.
you don't have any points, but you
Yeah.
just get to roll. Where's the 2 die? That's right. Roll double sixes. Fuck it.
All right, where's survey?
It's
Okay.
totally a thing you can do.
All right, survey, and this is just standard controlled.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
it's not-
let's go.
I don't know. Would it be greater effect because they're drunk?
Oh no.
I
You rolled a 2 and a 1.
didn't survey very good.
You did not. You did not survey very good at all.
You see nothing.
It's time for you guys to carry.
Yeah.
Fizz isn't getting the rolls today.
So you just like go, no, I can't. They're already on to me. I don't.
Okay.
Is that how you want to do it? You just want to retreat from the action and be like, no, not worth it. I've already
I
pissed
think
off
that
multiple people.
what she would do.
Or do you want to push it to a risky action?
No, don't.
Well, like, how do you? Okay, if I riskily survey people, like,
Well, people can get suspicious of you.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, "What you looking for?"
okay, I think I'll lie my way out of that. Yeah, I'm gonna push it to a risky action. I'm role playing, you guys. This is how you do it.
True.
All
That's
right.
true. It's character.
It is how you do it.
All right, so survey, and now it's risky.
It is risky.
Standard.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Oh no! It's still bad.
Just as bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna add another tick onto the clock
God damn it! I forgot about the clock.
because they notice you noticing the room.
Nah.
Um,
Do I notice
but,
that?
probably.
Okay.
Like, but
And that's probably what stops me then.
well, you do it. And
Well,
you
yeah.
scan the room. You scan the room, and it's a fucking rundown bar in a warehouse in a coal miners district. Like,
Okay.
there's not.
So the
no,
only person with money is probably Basho.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. So I like survey the room, and I probably see someone just eyes on me, not like just locked, and then I just kind
Yeah,
of
I
go.
mean, you're in.
"This
a
is a bad
lamplight
idea."
bar, so like, there's a lot of lamplights like hanging around, and they just saw these people walk in, and another couple of their buddies were pretty pissed about coming, So
Yeah.
it's like,
All right,
Yeah,
so
there's
I'm just gonna stop all of that behavior for right now.
Good choice. Good choice.
And
So
I
as
I
you-
will go. I will like stop surveying and then just kind of walk to the bar and sit down next to Sig. And I noticed how happy Baja was that someone ordered a drink, that I would also order a drink.
Yeah, as you sit down, Bajo grabs like a pretty top shelf like bottle of whiskey or whatever, and he turns around and he goes, "Ah, yes, we talk business, we do real drinks." And he grabs a glass. Yeah. He pours Sigbjorn drink, keeps pouring, goes up to a double, goes up to a triple. Like, it's at the rim of the glass. Like, no one should drink that much, like, on a drink. Slides it to Sigbjorn, pulls out another glass. He goes, "Little girl, little drink, big drink, business drink."
Give me what he's got.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna not be able to walk.
And Bajo smiles and he goes, "Yes, you will be the kind of people I like to do business with." He tips it, pours. Yes. Pulls that third glass. "You, Agrosi, you're a strong man. Regular drink, business drink."
Get a business drink. Get a business drink.
Get a business drink.
Business.
That's my character, side mouthed, like going, get a business drink. Just do it. Just do it. You don't have to drink it. Just get the business drink.
Yes, business drinks. And pours. Come, grab seat at bar. Talk about business things. A lower volume, not for everyone in the bar.
Yeah, sure.
And he slides the drink for Matthias over onto like the other side of Sigbjorn, so that one of you would be sitting on both sides if Matthias chooses to sit at the bar.
I will sit at the bar right in the middle. That's fine.
Yeah. No, aren't I sitting in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sigbjorn's in the middle. Okay. Thursday's on one side, Matthias is on the other. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see Bajo, he finishes pouring your drink, and he just grabs the bottle and just straight up drinks a couple things for himself, puts down the bottle, reaches under the bar, pulls out 4 shot glasses, pours shots of the same whiskey into the 4 shot glasses. He goes, "We take shots, then we talk business."
I say we take shots, and I put back the shot.
He goes, "Yes, I like it. Don't even wait for the slow pokes." He takes a shot, pours himself another shot. He takes another shot.
I take a shot.
Sigbjorn takes a shot.
and then I take another one of the shots so that Matthias doesn't have to. But like not making it obvious.
Do you just grab his and take his shot?
I just grab the 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Leader. Pull slack for the weaker ones, huh?
I stay quiet. I don't say a word.
Yes. I understand. Leader myself, respect it. Sometimes you have to do a little extra for the weak ones. It's fine.
I start steaming a little bit, but
don't do anything.
It's not my fault. But my duty.
It's like Thursday's like staring daggers at Matthias right now. Just mouthing. Just don't do it. Don't.
It's not my fault. It's my character. I'm role playing. I know when I get strong emotion and I'm angry.
Then he goes, "All right. I hear from friend to friend what your business is. You are in the business of pest removal, yes?"
Pest removal.
Yep.
That's a funny way of putting it.
Well, some people don't want their business out everywhere, so Bajo tries to be polite to you. Discreet courtesy, yes? And he pours another shot as he sees no one's drinking their regular drinks yet. So he pours 4 more shots.
I take the shot. As soon as it fills, I take it, and then I start to like nurse like the other drink.
I take a
And
shot.
and then I tell as they're taking their shots, I tell Bajo about how we just removed a pest yesterday from 6 towers.
I do not take a shot.
Okay.
I try to make it like.
Sigborn, are you gonna take your shot?
I'm taking my shot, and then I take a sip of my drink.
Okay. So there's just a shot. sitting on
Are
the
you
table.
taking Matthias's other shot again to protect him?
Nah, I can't do it twice.
I
mean, I'm a big guy, but I'm not gonna like kill myself.
I fake taking my shot and like dump it out.
Okay, give me
That's
a
a
finesse
finesse
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Finesse roll.
Oh my god.
What do you want from me? That's probably risky too. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little.
Why you dump drink on my floor?
I pour it into something, not into like a floor, but like I sneak into
Like a potted plant.
a potted plant or someone else's glass.
You put it in your glass or my glass.
That's fun.
So you want me to do risky for it, or
Yeah, risky standard.
okay? Anyone got any ideas?
Anybody want to give him a die, burn some stress, and help out? Or
This is his own. This is his own thing.
This is all him.
I think the risk. I think a devil's bargain would be, Bajo sees him and goes,
Okay, that can't be a double.
okay. Oh, right.
That'd be if I failed anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
The devil's bargain happens no matter what.
Right. He
He pours you another shot.
Bajo goes, yes, drink up, and like slaps his arm, and he takes a minor injury.
No, I'm not gonna.
Is that too much?
Yeah.
That's a minor injury from Bajo slapping his arm.
Yeah, he's a strong guy.
How weak is Matthias?
All right, just
Yeah.
let it ride, buddy.
Just roll it, dude.
You could also spend stress to give yourself a die. See?
No, he's got a 1.
1? Oh my god.
Yeah. So you do it, and Bajo doesn't see you do it, but you don't quite get it into where you're going, and it's gonna spill out on the floor.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's super. That's
Yeah.
not that bad.
That's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super terrible.
Yet.
So 4 drinks later, it's gonna be great.
All right. So as this is going on, I'm kind of bragging to Bajo about the last person we dealt with and removed.
Oh, I heard big commotion. Lots of stuff going on in 6 Towers yesterday. Bajo heard about that. Was you?
That was me. And I take a drink.
He's gonna look at Sigbjorn.
I'm sorry, I missed what just happened. Can you like
I'm bragging to him about our last mission.
Alright. And I like drink more of my drink, so it's like almost like a third's left. It's almost all gone.
Thursday says it's me, and Bajo goes, "Oh, really?" He looks at Bajo, or he looks at Sigbjorn, and he goes, "Just her, or is a group effort?"
Alright, so this was a solo mission, so she could prove her worth. That's what I say. So she could prove her worth. She had to take this down to prove her worth.
Testing the underlings is another good leadership maneuver for some people. Some people work more on trust, but testing is not bad. Have to weed out the strong, and he puts one hand at Thursday. He goes, from the weaker, and he puts the other hand out. It's good to know limitations of crew, yes?
Yes. and then I take another drink.
Matthias is staring daggers into the table, just trying to not do anything. just so angry.
Yes. Well,
Uh,
let's talk business. Yes.
yes. And then I finish off my drink.
Okay. He kind of lifts up the drink and holds it above your drink, waiting for you to say yes or no to more.
Whoa, I want some more.
I say little bit.
What?
Little
No. Oh.
Little bit. Fair. It's time to get down to business. Keep level head. It's okay. He pours you like a single shot or single. Yes. You're in business of pest removal. I am in business of having pests needs to be removed. You know about current situation with, and he spits on the ground into like, and you hear like a ting off the sound of like
Yeah.
an old like spittoon style
Spittoon?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know about our problem with filthy red sash scum.
And I spit too.
Okay.
I go filthy red sashes and spit.
I raise up my glass and say,
And then I
"Scum."
finish the drink.
I spit into the spittoon and it's a little piece of fire.
Yes. Yes. Our scum. Worst. Pest of the pest. Will one day have pest removal for all of them. Is not day to day necessarily. Today is a internal pest problem. And he kind of leans over onto the bar now, like getting close, and volume goes down a little bit because now it's time to talk about business. And he's like, recently I've been sending one of my crews out and have met with repeated problems, failures on missions. Should not be failures. Are my best crew, hands down. Never had problems with them before. Now, some of them tell me barely escaping with their lives. Red Sashes seem to know everything we have going on. It's leak.
You think there's a mole?
Yeah.
It's leak.
Okay. Do you have any suspects? Are there any people that you suspect?
Bajo knows his crew. Bajo knows who the leak is.
Okay.
But can't have crew being killed without proof. Looks bad for Bajo to just end people. And even Bajo may make a mistake once or twice.
Look, Bajo, we can do this for you, and we can do it real quiet.
We can find proof. And if we can't,
No,
we'll
no,
make...
no. We're just gonna kill him.
Oh. Yeah. We can kill them real quiet.
Yeah.
Sigbjorn's a little slow.
Sigmund's a little
Bajo-
drunk.
He's a little drunk.
Yes,
Yeah.
Listen, I need to make sure this doesn't come back on us as a weakness. I need him to be made an example. We need proof with that.
Okay.
I need him strung up,
Okay.
and I need to be able to show everyone else here what happens when you leak the lighter fluid from the lanterns of the lamp flags.
Okay.
Oh shit.
We can do that.
Yeah. We can find
You've come to the right team.
Yes. Sitting in corner now is the group are recovering from last failed mission. Have another mission tomorrow night. Haven't told them what it is yet. We'll tell them shortly after you leave. Will not have any bearing on you unless you want to be involved, but they'll know then whoever is the leak will have to go out. Bajo looks and he goes, don't look at him now. Discreet, yes. On the way out, there is a man. Likes his purple flourish. Will be wearing purple vest in corner. Name is Owens. Owens is the leak.
Okay.
Bajo knows this. Just needs the proof and a dead body.
All right.
As soon as you leave, I will tell them. You find me proof. You kill Owens.
Okay.
Wait,
Bajo
so
pays
what-
you.
What is he?
What's
is
the
he
what's the
telling-
pay?
Pay is fair.
Okay.
Exposure. You're a fan. You play for the exposure.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I was wondering.
Ask anyone around. Bajo is giving money for work.
Okay.
We come from tradition of workers. Not trying to skimp people. You perform job, we pay you for a job.
Okay.
You get me proof, you make Owens an example, you'll be paid.
Wait, as Eric, what is the whole thing? Is who is he tell like with the group and like the other team that he's or like the group that's getting sent out? Like, what is he telling them? I was very
Job?
confused on that.
So he's
think-
basically leaking like the crew details and like the mission details to like the redcoats.
Yeah, I know that's what
Right.
Owens is
Yeah.
doing. But then there's also that group or whatever that he's.
Do you want to know what the mission they're supposed to go on tomorrow is?
Wait, but like, why is that relevant to the thing? That I was just confused.
Because right now they don't have anything to leak. They've already hypothetically leaked everything in the past.
Mhm.
Like
Uh,
he's just they just seem to be leaking this specific group's missions for now.
oh, okay.
So he's going to give them another mission for you guys to find out where the leak is and stop it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out, as Baja was talking this whole time, it's like, all right, how are we gonna give proof for this? Like, how do you prove someone's leaking information?
I feel like
You follow him.
as Thursday you would tail him.
Well,
Yeah, you
yeah,
would.
but then, like, how do I go, oh, here's the proof, Bajo? Like, I can say that I heard him do all this stuff, but
Do we
that's
have
hearsay.
cameras? Like stuff like that. Like
You don't have cameras. It's a little bit. It's not quite that far in the steampunk kind of thing, where like you have regularly photographing cameras.
Yeah. Well, I have a tape recorder.
Yeah.
No?
You could like search him to see if he has like anything on him. Like if you could, if we killed him and then like
that's a big gamble though if you kill him right away without.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why like we tail him, see if he does a leak, and then if we see him do it, then we kill him and then show the proof that's probably on him.
Or you see who he leaks it to and then go after them.
Yeah, you could do that. But then you don't have proof that he did it. That
Well,
Owens did it.
if they have evidence of like the information he leaked to them.
Well, then they just know that there's a leak. But they don't know that it was Owens that leaked it to him.
Well, okay, what about this? What about this? We let him leak, and then the proof is we know that there's a leak, and then we could tell Bajo to plan for, like, a sabotage.
Or we feed Owens bad information, bad intel. Like not the actual mission, but like one that would put people in the position.
He wouldn't listen to us.
You could ask Baja to do it. You're still sitting at the bar in front
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like presumably all of this stuff is running through your head.
Yeah.
So like if you want Bajo to change anything on his
Yeah.
end about how he's going to handle it, you can ask him to.
I
Right, so-
I would say that where
Okay.
you have Owens.
Tell Owens bad info. You get advantage. Like you get the advantage versus Red
Yeah.
Sash.
You want to set him up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, Bajo, you tell Owens the bad information. We'll tail him and make sure the exchange of information happens, and then we will tell you that it did, and you can be the one ambushing the Red Sashes.
Does not prove anything till after ambush. Still have Owen problem.
See, Bajo, we want to prove without a shadow of doubt to you before we deal with Owens that he is the issue. So, what
I
do you
understand.
suggest?
I want the same thing too,
Yeah.
but I need to make sure missions work. Can't afford more screw ups and setbacks.
Well, what I'm saying to you is
I need problem eliminated before mission.
right. Well, okay. Well, my idea here is that before you give him the bad information, and then before the mission, you tell them to change the plans, and you take Owens off the job.
What are you doing?
We're going to make sure that Owens makes.
Well,
Okay,
we
here,
kill
right?
Owens. Yeah, we kill Owens.
This sounds like a lot of Bajo work.
That does sound like a lot of partial work shit. Okay.
Alright, fuck.
I just want to be able to prove it. Like, I don't want to kill this guy without proof.
I mean, Bajo is pretty confident this is the dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he needs.
We could fake proof.
You could potentially.
Yeah. Good. All right.
We could kill him and then just fake proof.
All right.
We kill
I
him.
mean, like theoretically, like the game design, like okay, player information. I'm thinking like game design will have something in place that we can provide as proof. I just like don't want to rely on
It
that.
might. It might. It depends on how you do the
Look, so why don't we just do this? We kill Owens. All right. What if there is proof? We show him proof. If there is not proof,
We'll make it. Okay.
we'll make it.
All right. Like Baja, you you tell me where Owen stays, and we'll tail him tonight, and we'll take care of it. We'll provide you proof.
Excellent. That is what Bajo needs. Bajo needs work.
Okay.
Work done. You do work. It's business.
I hold out my hand to shake his hand.
Yeah. Bajo moves his liquor bottle from one hand to the other hand. He grabs your hand, shakes your hand, looks over at Matthias's still entirely full drink, grabs it off the counter and just downs it, slams it down. He goes, "Yes, go, do business."
I finish my drink, shake his hand, and sit off and say, "We take care of business. We do work."
Good. Now let the Bajo work.
And we leave.
As we leave, I want to make sure we get a good look at Owens and
Yeah.
his like his purple flare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use survey to make sure I look at him.
Okay.
Does anybody else have survey, or it's just me?
I
could
also
you could also potentially do a team action for survey.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was saying. I was
yeah.
saying me and Matthias could do a team action for survey.
You can all do a team action. You don't have to have it to participate in it.
Okay.
You
I'm not gonna
just
drag
want-
it down by being bad at it, right?
Well, whoever leads it takes stress if either of the other two fail.
Okay.
But
I'm
it's more dice.
likely to fail though because I have no points in it. Right? Because it would still take the
you
worst
are-
of the
you
do
are-
dice.
Yes, you are statistically more likely to fail.
I will stay out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you two want to do a team action, or just one
Yeah.
of you?
Sure. How much stress do you have, Matthias?
I have 0. I'll lead the team action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sober Matthias on the way out.
Yeah, would
makes sense.
mine be controlled?
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Before you do that,
Okay.
you turn around and get off your chair. Give me a prowl roll to see if you slip on your whiskey that you poured on the ground.
Am I riskier controlled?
It's controlled for now, but
Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh, good.
What up?
Oh, good.
All right,
There you go.
wasted 6.
Nuh-uh, not wasted.
Watch.
yeah.
Watch.
Fail this survey. We're gonna get the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you turn around and hop off your chair, and you manage to notice the puddle of whiskey that's on the floor from where you spilt a little bit of it, trying to get rid of your shot, and you manage to deftly avoid it. You guys get up and start to lead your way out, and as you do, you look over into the corner. So yeah, go ahead and give me a survey roll. It's controlled and standard.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
I don't even see my dice.
You got a 1.
Yeah, you got one.
Uh,
Yeah.
I take how much stress too?
Just one. Just one. God, what is wrong with you people?
we just get bad rolls. I don't know what to say.
Don't worry, I have a plan in case like you guys just don't see the guy.
Okay, it's a controlled situation, so do you want to just bail out on this, or do you want to push it to risky?
I'll push it to risky.
I want to bail out.
No!
No, that's not how you play the game.
Also, we need this information.
Yeah.
So does it just turn into an Eric roll, or is it? Can I undo it?
Yeah. If you want to bail out, then it just turns into a risky roll for Eric.
Okay.
You got this.
Since Matthias wants to be a pussy. Survey, risky roll, same outcome, boom, boom, boom. There we go.
Alright.
See, didn't need my roll. Fuck you.
It's okay.
Yeah, 4. So they've seen you guys. They came in. They noticed this little girl looking around, peering around the room. They see you guys talking to Bajo for a long time. And then they notice this big, kind of drunk Viking get up, eyeing them, like, as he walks out the room. You get another little tick on your clock there.
No. Alright.
But, Sigbjorn battle senses. He's good at scanning across the field, looks over into the corner, and you see a group of about 5 dudes, and you kind of see one guy, like, second to last on the left-hand side. Smaller, kind of skinny, raggedy, blonde-haired, and you see, like, he's got this nice, like, purple, almost like satin vest on over his stuff. But underneath, like, a jacket, but it's still definitely like it's a fairly bright purple, like it's enough to pop out and be noticeable.
All right.
Okay.
So.
Great, and I think we
And you
just...
see him, and he's like he's with the group, but he's not really like the life of the party in the group.
Mhm.
He's being a little bit quieter than everybody else.
And this kind of like winding down towards the end of the night kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we leave, and I think we should walk down like a couple blocks, and I would say like Matthias, keep an eye on the door, make sure that he doesn't come out yet, and then I want to start kind of planning what we're gonna do.
At this point, do we go back to our base, or are we tailing Owens?
No, he's gonna. It's tonight. Like he's
Right.
about to tell him the mission, so we need
Right,
in the
right.
things tomorrow. So.
Yeah. All right.
So I think we get a couple blocks away. Keep Matthias will have eyes on like the door to make sure he doesn't leave, and start kind of planning out what we're gonna do. I am a stealthy person, so what I want to do is.
All right, well, so what we're doing is we're starting
Okay.
the job now.
Yeah.
Right? We're officially starting the job.
Yeah, I
we're
think
gonna
so.
Yeah.
So we have to choose what kind of job we're gonna do here:
Right.
assault, deception, stealth, occult, or social or transport.
This seems like stealth.
Yeah, this seems like a stealth.
Okay.
Or we're gonna attempt to follow him and not be seen. We're gonna keep you blundering fools out of the line of sight of this guy for as long as possible.
Are you serious? I can just like appear as like a drunk guy, like just like a drunk.
But they've seen us.
Yeah. They did all notice the
We've
two of you specifically.
we've been made.
Alright.
You
So-
two have.
Yeah, so
So
it's
the-
going to be a stealth mission.
Okay, so the detail, which is like the specific thing, right? Like, the detail here is you're gonna follow Owens and
Yes. Yeah.
kill him stealthy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So, do we need our loadouts before we walked in? Kind of, probably.
that's the next thing. Is like we decide what the loadout is, and we can say like you guys can go grab some stuff and come back because Bajo said he would tell them in a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Fictionally, it's fine. Like it doesn't like if Eric wants to bring a heavy load, it's not like he walks into the bar in a heavy load. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I would have brought a light load.
Light.
Light.
What?
Wow. Eric respecting the stealth game right now.
I know. We're going stealthy. I'm
Wrong Viking. You're not going to be stealthy. No.
All right.
Okay.
like no, but I can appear as like not a war Viking. I can just appear as like a Scotland homeless dude. It's
Fair.
like drunk off his
All
mind.
right. You get 5 item slots. Remember.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. So now we have to do the engagement roll. Tier difference. The red sashes are tier 2, so it's gonna be. But this guy's kind of a flunky, and actually they're at war, so it's a 1 down. So that's -1 die. Target is especially resistant. No. Target is well prepared. No. Target has standard preparations. I think that's probably the case here. Like Owen's been doing this a while, allegedly. So like he's kind of got a routine down. He kind of knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 die. This isn't on your turf, so you don't get an extra die for that. So you're just rolling 1 die for the engagement roll. Do you guys want me to roll it and keep it a secret, or does one of you want to roll it?
I'll roll it.
All right.
All right.
Oh, wait, where
So,
do we find this?
Yeah, on your character sheet, on the prowess or on the playbook thing, underneath insight, prowess, and resolve, there's fortune.
Alright.
Click fortune, and then you're
Fortune.
gonna select engagement.
Engagement.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the note. It's not a
Alright.
big thing.
I don't
And
want
then
to.
yeah, you're just rolling 1 die.
No extra. And go. Oh damn it.
Are you?
Oh my god.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Bad outcome. The opposition turns the tables. They seize the initiative and launch their own counteraction. So that's gonna be fun.
Shit.
Do we have to say where we were at this point? Like, am I on a rooftop yet?
We can do that now.
Okay. So here, what my plan was, I was going to be on a rooftop. I wanted Matthias on a rooftop across from me and probably down quite a ways, but still able to have eyes on me. And I want Sigborn with
based on the bar. Like
yeah.
where at? Like are you guys far away from the bar, or like front door, back door, alleys? Like what? Let's.
Oh, so I want to be. Well, I was saying like I think the first things first, we wanted to get away from the bar, like far enough away where no one's really noticing what we're doing, and kind of discuss the plan. And I think the plan would be like kind of go down some alleys and get on some rooftops. Aside from Sigborn, who's going to be ground based, but I was thinking I would be on one of the side of the streets on a roof, tracking and going along with Owens, whilst kind of down a ways, Matthias would be on another rooftop with his sharpshooter skills, and have like Sig underneath him, on the alley underneath him, hidden, so he can kind of go like, all right, he's going this way, cut him off over there.
Bane's in the alleyway as well.
Yeah.
Within earshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And if we have enough time, like I want to kind of survey the area a little bit. Like Matthias would have Oh, I would assume, I'm hoping, he has his like looking glass that he can kind of survey the area a little bit before Owens leaves.
Yeah, I would probably survey with my looking glass until they left the bar, and then I could let other people know.
Yeah. And my plan is kind of to be like a couple rooftops away from the bar, so I can like keep up with him but stay behind him.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
Do you want me to take a survey roll?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If you want to do that, sure. What specifically are you trying to gather from this?
Kind of like
Right.
street layout and
Any information that will help that I could help Thursday specifically keep tracking, and Sigbjorn,
Yep.
to come off in theory.
Yeah.
yeah.
If we didn't roll a 1 for engagement.
It's fine. It's probably gonna be great.
Yeah.
I won't worry about
Chris.
it.
Am I
So
riskier?
where's it at?
I feel like I'm controlling some a few rooftops away. Just kind
Yeah,
of.
you're controlled. You're just taking your time, like early on, to scout out, see what's
Yeah.
going on.
And my looking glass is just a normal one, so it's just standard effect.
Yeah.
Extra die. Any ideas? Cool. Good talk.
Nope.
No.
I got nothing. All right, cool.
Nice.
This is gonna go great.
You want to pull back, or you want to push it to risky?
Pushing it to risky.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Hey, I have. Hold on, before you roll.
okay.
I think I only have one stress. I might actually give you a stress. Give a stress for this.
Okay.
Because it's probably important stuff to have. I'm on the wrong tab. Character.
Remember, like, you can also, you can't do both of them, but you can also just spend 2 stress for yourself if nobody else wants to give you a die.
Yeah.
To give yourself an extra die.
I'll give you a stress for this
Okay.
because it's something that I want really badly, or what Thursday would want really badly.
Sure.
4.
You get it. Just gonna throw another tick on that nice lamplight clock you got going on there.
How many ticks does it have so far?
It's about halfway.
It has about 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
4.
So I'm gonna be up on a rooftop, a couple buildings away from the bar, but on the same side of the street, and Matthias will be even further down. Could we discern from the survey which way Owens would likely be traveling, or from the information where we think the red sashes are this direction?
Yeah. You have a general idea of like the general flows of traffic, the routes to various neighborhoods and things
Okay.
like that.
So then we would be that direction down the street then.
Okay.
So I'm a couple down, and
We're gonna go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm far away.
yeah,
All right.
and then we wait for him to come out.
Okay. A couple hours later, you see like the whole group of people that were there kind of, stumble out the door, and a couple of nods, pats on the backs. Not a lot of people really interacting with Owen specifically. Like, definitely tell he's a little bit outcast outside of the group or whatever. In fact, like, 3 of the dudes take off together one way down the street. One of the other guys like lights up a cigarette and joins a couple other lamplight guys in the alley, and then Owen's kind of takes off by himself down towards your way.
Okay. I'm gonna lay low, and hopefully once he gets like a couple buildings away, that's when I'm gonna start moving and go to the next rooftop.
Okay. What's your emphasis here? Like, what's
Stealth.
yeah? All right. So, Owens.
I would prioritize stealth over moving quickly.
Okay. Owens starts heading down the street or whatever. You let him get a couple of buildings away. Then describe Thursday's stealthy traverse across these rooftops. Right? You're doing rooftops, right?
Yep, I'm staying on the rooftops.
Yeah.
So
Mirror's edge.
whatever like shadows are created by like bigger buildings or water towers or whatever, I'm trying to stick in those and stay out of the moonlight. So it seems kind of like a casual like I look casual but I'm moving quickly.
All right.
And sticking to any kind of dark shadows I can get into.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a prowl. Oh, yeah, prowl roll.
All right. Let's switch over to the dice view over here. All right. Pull up this. Is there? Do you happen to know if there's a quick key to open up your character sheet?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, that's fine. Position?
You can pop it out in a separate window if that's more convenient for you, though.
Oh, that's true. I can. Controlled?
It's control.
Okay. Standard?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want to spend stress to give me an extra die so I stay on this guy?
I have too many stress already.
That's
I have
fine.
6.
Just
What about you,
thought
Adam?
I'd ask.
The fact is I get stuck leading a lot of team actions when we both fail. So I'm going to try to leave as much room for stress as I can, so I'm not
Alright.
going to help.
That's fine. That's totally fine. All right, I'm gonna roll.
Oh,
Damn it. All right.
Pull back or push on?
I think you need to pull back, because I'm still there. I'm farther down. He's going towards me.
I'm prioritizing stealth, so I would pull back a little. But I mean, there's been like a little too much I've been kind of made a little too much for my liking, so I'm not gonna push on forward too much.
Okay.
With Thursday pulling back, Matthias would see that and continue to like hunt him as he passes by and does his own little wherever he's going. Makes sense. So I would keep tracking him to make
So,
sure.
like you're gonna actually let him go and actually like get out of sight a little bit. Like you're gonna lose sight of him, and then you're gonna track him from there, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound?
Yes.
That sounds good. Okay.
yep, that makes sense.
Is it risky because I lose track of him kind of for a little bit, or is that just?
Yeah, I would say it's risky because if this doesn't go well, like you've lost the target.
But also we've studied the paths, so we kind of know how they go, though.
That's gonna give you better effect.
Okay.
So I would
great
say-
effect.
Yeah, I'd say it's risky and great effect.
Cool.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spend 2 stress and get an extra die.
Okay.
Unless one of you guys want to spend a stress and give me a die.
Nah. You're good.
Don't look to Sigbjorn to spend any stress on
Yeah.
you today.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're good. You got this. I have faith.
And you got
Oh yeah, baby.
Good work.
Yeah, you guys you studied the area beforehand, like you know the alleyways, you know, okay, he's going this way. There's probably like a couple of, shady parts of town up ahead this way around the other thing. I know where he's going. He's going to go there. That's the best place to like do a deal or whatever if he's going to do a deal, right? Like he's going to start He's over here in Coleridge. He's gonna start heading up, and he's probably gonna start heading like towards the night market, and find like some little shadier area over there, like bustling with some people, but off to the side of like a dilapidated warehouse or something like that. You just kind of know. You're like, yeah, I got this. This is pretty straightforward, and do you notify the others to follow you, or you just take off on your own? Like,
Uh, I try to help Thursday like keep track of me because she had to pull back a little bit, but she still wants to be in pursuit, and it's probably the best that she stays in pursuit. And then it'd be hard for me to convey to Sigbjorn because I was so far away, and then I was even
Well,
farther.
isn't
Like,
he's
Thursday was-
he's like underneath? He's like
Yeah.
in the alley underneath you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's underneath me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he was closer. Then yeah, I would help. I would let them. Well, Sigbjorn, if he's out, he'd see the guy follow too, so I wouldn't have to really notify
Yeah.
him.
All right. So what specifically are you doing here? Are you you're telling Sigbjorn, and then you're catching up to Thursday and telling her, or you're following the dude yourself?
Well, Thursday is pulled back, so she's farther back, and then Sigbjorn's below me. So Sigbjorn, in theory, would have seen him, so I wouldn't really. I would just follow him myself.
Okay. So you just take off.
Uh,
Uh,
like you should have said something to Sig,
Yeah, just say something to me. Say something. Just
because you have surveyed the area, so you know all the alleys and stuff.
Yeah,
We want
I
to
know.
keep Sig kind of hidden.
Yeah.
I thought I conveyed the survey information to everybody because
okay.
we talked about the choke.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then all right.
That's fine, but you didn't convey what your hunt roll told you about where they were going. So
Oh,
they
okay.
know plenty of potential
If-
options, and they're like, well, yeah, if he was
That's
going,
what we're talking about. Then yeah, I would want Sig to know.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
yeah.
And me.
Well, you're too far away. But if I
And,
could,
am I too far away? I would have like eyes on you at least.
That's I suppose I could do hunt signals.
I could you could let me know, and then I could do a roll to let Thursday know because I'm kind of laying low, and when she catches up,
Because
That's true.
the moment I kind of lose sight of him and kind of have to like stay back is like I would be looking to you anyways as like for a clue on where to go next.
For sure, I guess that makes sense. I would.
That's
Probably
why
just-
that's why you're further down than me and like
Yeah. Word. I would tell something to Sig and then signal to Thursday. Hopefully, she got my message.
So, what do you two do then? Are you just going to take off and follow after him or after Matthias? What's the plan for you two as you see him kind of hop off across some rooftops and begin to head towards Owen's presumed location?
I would kind of stay my course on being on the rooftops and prioritizing my stealth movements over how quick I'm moving, and kind of follow to where he signaled me to go. As long as I can stay on rooftops to get there.
right? I'm kind of just going through the alleys, kind of trying to follow him, but not take the main roads. Just kind of prowl through the alleys. So I guess that would be a prowl roll for me.
Would probably be a prowl roll for both of you. I
Yep.
feel.
You guys want to do it as a teamwork, actually?
Yeah, I mean that sounds
Yeah.
pretty teamy.
Yeah.
I can take the lead on it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. So it's just
Ah,
a
there we
prowl
go.
roll.
I'm gonna spend one stress to give Fizz an extra die.
I don't think you can on teamwork rolls.
Oh, really? Then not. Okay, that's fine.
I think it's either like you're in the teamwork role or you're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Are we in a
I think-
control
I think-
position?
I think they can spend their own teamwork.
I'm
I would
not-
say it's a little bit risky because
Yeah. Because we're behind.
because you're behind.
Um,
But
F-
great effect. Because I did
Yeah,
the layout.
okay.
You've been told where to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm rolling.
5 ski
Sweet.
and 3 ski for Eric.
Okay, so you take one stress from Eric failing.
Okay.
Fizz. But you guys do it. You take off. You go cut through.
Thane follows.
Yeah, I assume Thane follows you. Or
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
you
fine.
didn't tell him to leave. You didn't, unless you would have left him with them. But
No, he's with me.
yeah.
I feel like that would be something you would say. Otherwise, it's kind of assumed he's following you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do I want to do to you guys for this?
Put them in desperate roles so they can get extra XP.
Nah. Okay, so what was the intent here? What specifically was the intent? Was it to catch up or to stay stealthy?
Stealthy.
Stay stealthy.
Stealth was the priority, as
Yep.
Thursday's been
Yeah.
echoing.
Yeah, mine was very stay stealthy.
Okay, then I'm just gonna reduce the effect as the penalty, so you guys succeed and you stay stealthy, but you aren't particularly fast about it.
Okay.
So it's gonna
Yeah,
take
but-
you. It's gonna take,
So
Yeah,
we didn't
so
like
take you a
catch up,
second.
but we're like getting there.
Yeah.
yeah, and you're on the right path. You know you're on the right path and
Yeah.
everything like that. But
Okay.
you can't even really see Matthias. Like Matthias is already like, there.
Cool.
And actually, like, that's a thing we see is like Matthias actually like catches up and sees Owens heading into the night market and cutting down into an alleyway. What do you want to do?
I would try to stay in pursuit, so I think that'd be a continued hunt kind of deal.
Wait, but he has to cross the river to get into the night market, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
you've already done that.
We already
Like,
crossed the river. Oh.
yeah, like you've already, because again, like you had to let him get a lead when Thursday pulled back, so then Matthias is just following the trail of him across the river and has managed to catch up to him as he's heading into this thing.
Am I back on a rooftop? In theory.
Yeah, presumably you just traveled across the rooftops and everything pretty often.
Okay.
Like, so are you gonna do something specific for the hunt, or are you just camping out and waiting and watching?
I think I would try to traverse to a different rooftop to get a clear line of sight. So probably prowl, huh?
I mean, what are you trying to do? Like, you're trying to stay hidden while you do this? Like, are you trying to get
Yeah.
close, or are you
I'm trying to stay
like,
hidden,
position?
but also maintaining a line of eyesight.
So he's looking for like a good position to peer in this alleyway, I think,
Yeah,
and maybe potentially have a shot on him.
yeah. If it were to come to that.
All right, I think that's gonna be a link thing. I think
what?
I think it's gonna be a linked action. So I think we're gonna do 2 tests.
Okay.
I think it's a survey, like again, to find out the specific best like rooftop for you guys to be on, and then a prowl to get there and be set up and be stealthy. Does that sound fair to everyone?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because I mean, like you know the streets and the paths. Like you did your surveying to do all that and find out where he was gonna go, but now like you know where he is. You need to figure out your specific vantage point.
Right.
Yeah.
So risky effect, risky.
No, I think it's controlled. You're there. You know he's there. Like
Mhm.
no one has seen you yet, and you're kind of just standing around on a rooftop checking things out.
Okay, so survey controlled. Do I still have great effect from surveying earlier, or do I just have standard now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's fair. I think because again, you know, like the topography of what's going on. Like you know where all the like you'd be like, oh, there's a tall building over there, kind of thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, I already rolled. Oh, I failed.
pull back or push it.
I think I have to push it.
Okay. Roll it again, risky.
Let's go, baby.
let's go.
Any devil's bargains?
He gets paranoid that someone's following him.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Let's Let's see. This is your survey roll.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. I would, yeah. I got nothing. That's good.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right.
No. Ooh.
Okay, so I didn't find a good rooftop to use. And what's my punishment, Chris?
Fuck it. Hold on, I gotta.
You're not used to making all these punishments because people don't roll this badly, right?
Yeah, people are supposed to succeed at things. It's.
Yeah. I'll show you.
I'm sorry, blunder your way through the door again.
So
Trips and falls
while
right in
you're
front of him.
standing up there looking around, you're kind of doing your survey, like, you know, look at, and you turn, and literally on the rooftop next to you is like this lady hanging up her laundry, and she does a thing where she pulls the shirt down off the clothes hanger, and you guys just make like dead eye contact.
What?
You wanna do something else, or
Quieter. Kill her. Murder.
I can't.
Make
You
her
could
quiet.
murder. Yeah.
Oh god, all my resolve ones are terrible.
You could do something with Thane, right?
Yeah, you could have your dog maul her.
Yeah.
No.
Alex, you have to silence this lady. Make sure she never talks.
I like that this episode has just been putting Matthias in horrible moral positions. Like, he's already supposed to be like this holy, devout justice warrior that's an assassin. Now it's just like, yeah, let's see how far we can push that.
Yeah.
Can I reach her rooftop?
Yeah.
You should have
Like,
Thane
there's-
just like up
There's
here next
literally there's like a 3-foot gap between rooftops. You're probably about like 12 feet away.
Alex, put her in a guillotine chokehold and make her go to sleep.
I kind of want to put her in a sleeper hole.
That's the thing you could try and do.
to her. It'd be skirmish, right?
It would definitely.
Probably, yeah.
And then she's just a normal person, right?
Yeah, she's a normal person.
All right, I'm gonna try to put her in a sleeper. to knock her out.
Could we wait? Could he have like a flashback to when I helped train him in like?
It's not gonna make the skirmish better. Like,
I'm a trained like monk warrior. You'd think I would have some sort of like.
Like, he's
You're
just
my
gonna
age,
choke her
man.
out. Like, it's pretty easy to do.
I don't know. He couldn't even find an open rooftop.
I did. It's just that she was there. So position, is it risky or desperate, Chris?
That seems pretty desperate. It's a desperate move to choke out a lady.
it's
You could also try and convince her not to say anything.
yeah, like there's
That seems more
yeah,
true to
like-
character. Would be
the
to
thing
like,
is, like,
shh.
you don't seem like you're in immediate physical harm.
And it's also
Okay.
like a better
To be
role.
fair,
The-
Chris
the-
also
right.
fits your
I went
character
the best
better.
way. It doesn't matter. I will have 0 in both, so it's fine.
Go to sleep.
The peril seems to be more about being noticed or tipping Owens off or letting him get away
Yeah.
than like anything this lady's gonna do to you. Like,
Yeah.
the worst thing she's gonna do probably is
Scream.
alert someone else.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't think
so-
it's desperate. I think it's probably just risky.
I
Okay.
think I would just try to make her be like, shh, shh, shh. It's okay. So like a more of a sway type thing.
That's if you're just doing it friendly. That's a consort.
It's a consort. Okay, it doesn't matter. I have 0 on both, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Risky.
You consort the crap out of her,
Wait,
Alex.
Wait, wouldn't it just be best for you to just keep running, like, and just ignore the situation?
I mean, it depends on how she would react to my appearance. Because remember, I'm like covered in tattoos and crazy, and I have goggles, and I'm
Well,
just
I mean,
trench coat.
She can't really see you because you're covered in this coat.
Yeah, and that's
It's
also
dark.
like a racial thing. Like there are other people like that. It's not like super rare or anything like that.
Okay.
It's more the fact that you're a dude like prowling across rooftops in the middle, like like this is her house. Like she lives here. She probably knows you're not her neighbor on the rooftop and stuff like that.
That's true.
And I mean, like, but like, it's not, yeah, it doesn't look like she's trying to like pull out a gun and shoot you or anything like that. It's like you've just made this you're frozen in that moment of awkward where you're like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's
Then
like
I
you got your hand, like someone caught you with your hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Then I'm bailing. I'm totally gonna keep running.
Yeah.
Okay, are you just gonna try and put distance, or are you trying to slip away from her notice, or what?
I would try
What's
to
the
stay
intent?
away from her thing so she would be like, I'm a crazy old lady. I didn't see anything. So I'd slip from her notice while trying to maintain some sort
I'll
of
be right back.
view on the alleyway.
Okay. Yeah, give me a prowl roll to see how well you get away, I guess.
Since I know the area, is it still great from my survey? Just great all the time for...
No.
Okay.
Because
That's
you
fine.
literally have a woman staring at you and your goal is to try and get away from her and like
Yeah, that's fine.
it's probably just standard.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay on the rooftops or are you actually willing to like lower yourself to regular ground?
I think I'd have to sneak down to the streets almost.
Okay.
Because she would still see me on any other rooftop.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to like hide behind a water tower or something dumb and silly like a cartoon.
Yeah, I think I would be forced to get off the rooftop.
Okay.
Wait, she just like dropped down off the roof into an alley or something?
Hey,
Nice.
good job.
Hey, I got a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I got one.
It increases
First
the
crit.
effect. Yeah. It increases the effect. And remember your skill. You
Oh yeah, I relieve a stress because I got a crit.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't. I switched to sharpshooter.
Oh yeah, sucks to suck. Um, yeah, so you literally like she locks eyes with you, blinks, and you're gone. And she's like, "What?" And then just goes and hangs her clothes back up. Meanwhile, you've darted across like a couple of rooftops, like slid down the gutter, ran around a back alley. You've got your wall, you're back to the wall, you're peeking around the corner, down the alley, across the street from the other alley where Owens is in.
Okay.
Okay.
And by then, I think the other two have probably shown up.
So I have a clear line of sight down the alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see Owens kind of like nervously waiting around.
Mm-hmm. And then I would just instinctively hide behind like the dumpster.
Yeah, like you're on a corner pivot, so like you can be like against the wall looking around the corner or
Okay.
whatever.
Oh yeah, this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every third-person shooter cover mechanic ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Word.
All right, you're
Yeah,
that dude from Gears of War.
Yeah, you are Marcus.
I can't wait for Marcus Phoenix to vault over this thing and get him with his chainsaw gun.
It's important to get your active reload, though.
Yeah.
You do extra damage.
Yeah.
Gotta hit him up with that Lancer machine gun or the boom shot, the long shot sniper. That's what I have. I get 1 bullet per mag.
Yeah, so you two kind of stroll up in the immediate area.
Okay.
Um,
Can I see Matthias? Or is he so hidden that not even I know where he is?
well, what would you do, Matthias? You've told them the general area you're at, and they would know to be expecting you on a rooftop. You rolled a crit here, so I'll kind of let you, like, is your concern more getting away from this woman, or would you kind of be, like, level-headed and good enough to be like, this is where they would pop out?
I would. Well, since they're like in pursuit, in theory, as I was.
Actually, you know what? It's a crit, so it's increased effect. So I think in your head, you did all the surveying. You told them which area to be at. I think you're good enough here that you would know, like, this is the alleyway where they're going to show up if they stay stealth.
Sure. Let's
Yeah.
go with that.
Alright.
So I think, like, Matthias is here, 3/4 cover around the corner, and you guys sneakily, like, saddle up on the other side of the alley, like.
Okay,
around
so
the
so we're like across the street from him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys wall, alley, street, alley, Owens.
Okay. So in that case, I want to be in the rooftop above Owens. Because I want to at least hear what he's saying to whoever he's meeting with.
Okay, you want to sneak over there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, extremely stealthy. I don't want to make a peep. I am in the shadows, but I want to be able to listen to what he's saying.
Okay.
Am I prowling?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I controlled now? Because I'm caught up. I have all the information.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is this
Yeah,
great
yeah.
effect since I know the layout?
It's standard.
Oh, yeah, because of our
Because-
punishment.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Owens
Because he's
is
paranoid
Owens is, yeah, pretty
Right.
paranoid.
Okay. Devil's bargains, people, or anyone want to give me a stress for an extra die?
The lady sees you.
You could do that. I could do some stuff with that.
I'll take that. Can I take that and a stress from someone if they want to spend it?
No, you only get 1 extra die, right?
So you can take.
You can do Devil's Bargain or
You-
his own stress. We can also give him stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing you can't double down on is someone can't help you and you push yourself.
Right.
I think. Hold on, let me double check. I might be wrong.
I thought it's you can't push yourself and take a Devil's Bargain.
Yeah, that might be what it is actually.
I thought it was. It seems
Okay.
to be you can't push yourself
Yeah, no,
and get
it's
another
push
thing.
Yourself, it's push yourself or devil's bargain. Somebody
Okay.
can help you, and you can either do a devil's bargain or push yourself.
Okay. So does anyone want to help me?
I'll take his stress.
Okay. So I'm also taking the devil's bargain too. Just to
Yeah.
be clear.
Alright.
Okay.
And
So-
you're doing a prowl,
Yeah.
so you get 4 die.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
a really important role.
Going for it.
Get a crit.
Got
Eh,
6.
Good enough. Good
No,
enough.
I'll take the 6.
Got a 6.
Yeah.
You scurry up the thing and sneaking across the rooftops, and the lady's pulling her shirt down and sees you, and you kind of look over and wave, and she waves back, and
Thursday's very charming, you guys.
yeah.
It's just not when it matters to get through doors, right?
She was a little nervous and intimidated then.
Now when she's interrogating people about secret drugs. And
Yeah.
shit,
It's not really my scene. But, you know, when I'm prowling on the rooftops, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm right above Owens. I got my ears open. I want to hear what's going on. So I'm going to hold any sort of action until, like, all the information is done.
As you do, a couple of dudes, you hear some footsteps and commotion, and Owens goes, "Oh, hey, listen. All right, I got another job. There's another job tomorrow." And the guys go, "Shut it, Owens. We don't care. We're not fucking up your job tomorrow."
Waiting for the dogs.
Yeah. They got excited at my acting, and yeah.
That's funny.
Fame
Oh,
senses danger.
I love
Yeah.
your dogs.
They're very reactive.
Yeah.
It's just handles. He's just
Yeah.
and they're like, "Shut it, Owens. We're not doing your job." He's like, "What? What are you talking? You were gonna give me. I just had to do a couple more." And I said, "Yeah, just one more tonight." And he goes, What then? But you don't want to know about the mission?" Nah. Your crew, we're taking them out tonight, where they live.
Okay.
I go, What do you mean? And he said, "Your crew, they keep getting away. They're too good."
Chris senses anger.
Leave it. Leave it.
Fizz,
Yeah.
tell me to take the shot.
No.
So he's like, "Your crew keeps getting away. They're too good. Even with the information we have, you guys keep getting away. We're tired of it. It's just gonna be easier if we go to their house, kill them in their sleep, where your friends live."
So he asks Owens where they live.
I'm holding action until he gives the information. Or,
He says, Owen's like, I can write it down for you." He goes, "No, you're coming with us."
great. Okay, I'm gonna take off to Bajo.
No, wait. Where am I? Am I caught up with them?
Yeah, you're caught up.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming because Sig was on the opposite side of the street as I was.
Yes.
So I'm assuming he hit the alley he would have came out of was where Matthias is.
Yeah.
So
Those
I
two-
want to.
Those two are on the other alley.
Yeah.
Street, alley, Owens, rooftop, you.
Okay.
Alright.
I. Okay. He wanted him dead, so I look at Sig, or I mean look at Matthias, and I do this, and then I run back to the bar across rooftops. I'm prowling.
Well, since you came out through our alleyway, wouldn't you run by us in theory?
No, I'm still on the roof. I'm
Well,
across
I mean,
the
we're-
street.
Yeah, there's probably other ways to the bar like
Okay.
that aren't that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, can I do that? Can I, like, tell him to shoot him silently whilst running back to the bar?
yeah, I mean, you just
Yeah.
do that. And
Yeah.
is Matthias, would he be looking for, I assume he's
I-
looking for a signal up there. Right?
I think he would be, yeah.
I would have to be.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start prowling my way back.
Okay.
What's my position now?
It's still controlled. You snuck over there and nobody knows where you're at.
Okay. Is my effect still standard?
It's great.
It's great 'cause I'm
you guys
going
have
away from
surveyed
him now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you surveyed the area and
Okay.
everything like that.
Alright, that's my stress level on.
Is your emphasis on doing it fast or doing it sneaky?
Right now, my emphasis is it's fast because I want to
Okay.
get to
Yeah,
Bajo
that's
and tip him off.
That's great effect.
Great effect, yeah, okay. And any extra die? What is my stress at? My stress is only at 2. I'm gonna spend my own stress here. and
Too
get an extra
stressed
die.
for one die.
Yeah. Because I want this job to go down well. I'm going. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll.
Hey, 4.
It's 5.
Hey, I got a 5.
There's
Oh, I
there's
didn't
one
get
other
5.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You turn around and launch off. As you do, you actually kick up like a little bit of soot and dust off the top of the roof. It
Mhm.
falls down into the alleyway onto Owen's head. So he's a little spooked and extra. He's like, "Wait, what was that? Is there somebody?" And then we cut down the alleyway. Damn it, dogs! Stop reacting when I act scared.
He's an
yeah.
Owens fan.
Yeah,
This one's-
he's like he sees
Kevin
me
Owens.
acting. He sees me acting concerned. And
Yeah.
he's like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
Yeah.
Okay. So Owens acts concerned and worrying, and then we cut over into the alleyway of Matthias and Sigbjorn, who have just seen Thursday shooter gun fingers and bolt off, and now are looking at a visibly panicked Owens.
Sigbjorn, do you have any action? Otherwise, I can just go into my stuff.
I was thinking I could go up to them and try to use a command action to try to get them to like.
Do you really want to
Wait.
do that? This is a
Do
stealth,
I-
the stealth mission, man.
Wait. So isn't the only people there though? It's just Owens and that other guy, right?
2 guys.
It's a group. It's a group of people.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
It's
many
like-
is a group? 3?
5.
5.
How many people can you take on now that you
You
changed your
tried
thing?
5 last time.
No, but he changed his thing. So
Yeah,
he's a small
I didn't
gang.
change it. No, I changed it to the other one.
Oh, you didn't change it to the small gang thing?
I changed it to
the health one.
resilience, so I don't
Yeah.
get like killed.
Oh, okay. I think Matthias should act before
It's up
anything
to you
happens.
guys.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you though.
What
I
would
think I
happen
should-
first? Who
I
would
think
do
I
things
should-
first?
I think I should prowl over to like the alley next to him and try to like do that so that when Matthias kills him, I can grab the body.
Would you have been doing any of this while Thursday was doing her stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I roll a prowl?
Yeah, roll a prowl to see if you get into position.
Is there a? Does anybody have any devil's bargains?
I think you're controlled right now, so I think you're fine, because then you could just push it to risky if you want, or just play it safe and stay in my alleyway.
All right.
See, boom.
There we go.
Nice.
Let's see. What do I want to do for that one? That's hard. That's a hard decision. Okay, yeah, you just go over there with like reduced effect. Like you aren't quite as, quick to get over there as you would like to be. And while you're doing that, everything else happens. So you're still kind of getting in position before as Matthias gets to do whatever he wants to do right now.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, so I see Thursday do the bang bang sign,
Finger guns.
finger guns, and I have a flashback to my time in the monastery, where I wrestle with the fact that sometimes people have to die for the greater good. So I pull out my rifle and I attempt to
Snipe this guy?
snipe the dude in the forehead.
Dude. 360 no scope him for style.
I'm not 360 no scoping. Not that real.
Okay.
Am I controlled and then great effect? Because it's a fine long rifle, and I get bonus points for sharpshooter for long distance.
It's risky because Owens was already paranoid, and now he's had soot fall on his head from compromised prowl roll from Thursday.
So
Okay,
risky
So,
great?
Yeah, it's a risky great.
Okay. Does anyone want to spend stress to give me an extra die?
Yeah, you spend your own stress,
could it-
buddy.
Could a devil's bargain be that the lady from earlier hears the gunshot and lets someone know about
Screams.
yeah, like screams.
I would propose she is able to identify you.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
anyone
Oh.
asks.
Oh.
She's able to give your description if
Yeah.
anyone asks.
I'm gonna spend 2 stress and not take the devil's bar.
All right.
I'd like to say I really like the composition that you guys have, where like some of you will push things more. Like Alex is more like reserved and cautious about everything, and Eric will like throw everyone under the bus because he doesn't care. And then Fizz is kind of in the middle ground of it.
Yeah.
You know? It
Yeah.
works out really well for like the story purposes. And
Yeah.
everything.
Like if I need something to get done, I will spend everything I can to get it done the correct way.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm spending 2
Yeah.
stress, so
Yeah.
like.
No, it's good. It's good.
That's good, yeah.
I would have spent the stress and taken the thing probably.
Oh, you've
You
done
can do
both.
one or the other. You can do one or the other, right?
Yeah,
No,
can't
you could-
spend stress and devil's bargain.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
You-
wait.
You can take someone else's stress.
Yeah.
I can if you guys want to give me a stress roll. Eric, you can't. You'll.
What's his stress at?
6.
Oh man, what's mine at? Mine's at like 4, I think. So I probably could. Right.
No, I
yeah.
think actually I should, because if I roll a 6. No. But if I roll a 6, then I'm at down 0. Never mind. Yeah, 6 is a good place for me to be at.
So is 7 by that logic.
Yeah, it's true. Because if yeah, 6 or 7 is good. I'll do it. I'll spend the stress. No, put me at 5.
Okay. Chris, your dogs are so cute.
All right, so I get 2 extra die, plus it's a hunt, so I get 2 die to begin with. So I'm rolling 4 right
Yep.
now. Eric, you want to make it 5?
You're rolling like the big dog. Oops, there we go.
No, it's fine.
4's good.
Yeah, you're right. I got a 5.
All right.
I also got a 1 and a 2 in there if anyone's curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Tell me how you line up. Tell me how you do this. Tell me what it looks like to kill a man.
All right, so I'm crouched, and I exaggerate the bring over just for dramatic effect in slow motion. You know that whole line up.
Yeah.
And the bullet flies through, and carved on the bullet is Owen, because I took the time to meticulously carve it, and it just flies through his eye and out the back of his head.
Bullet.
I knew you were talking, Alex, but I was just too busy picking dogs.
Basically, he pulled
Bullet.
out his gun with
Boom.
flare and then shot the guy in the eyeball.
Okay.
Explodes, blood splatter all over the dude that was standing behind him. Stands there, horrified look on his face. The guy that was talking to Owens and was kind of telling him the orders and everything that was happening looks down the alley. Get him! And the crew of Red Sashes are going to start bolting down the alleyway towards you guys.
Alright, but I'm there. Like, they don't see me though, do they?
No, you successfully prowled over there. You're at the
Alright,
end of the
they don't see
alleyway.
me. And as they start to run, I jump out and start to skirmish with them.
All of them?
No, I pick off. No, I pick off like I start to like.
Like you wait until they run past and you get like the last dude or two.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what you're saying. Okay.
Wait till they pass back, and I swing my axe to try to kill the last guy, like clothesline him, kind of with my axe, as they run past me.
All right.
So that would be a skirmish roll in a controlled position,
Yep.
and then standard effect.
I feel like you
I
could
would say
blindside
it's
them.
great
It'd be
effect.
Yeah,
Great
seemed,
effect.
yeah, great effect. You're getting the
Hey.
jump on him.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is good. Any devil's bargains?
The other guys turn and start.
Yeah,
like,
the other guys turn back. Yeah. Okay, I'll take. Did that work, Chris?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
High poppers.
Yes.
Woo!
I got
There you go.
6. I got a
Did you-
6.
What? How does this look? You just cleaved a dude in half, presumably.
All right, so there are these guys running, and I take out my fine battle axe using 2 of my inventory
Inventory.
slots, and
Yeah.
I slice the dude clean in half
Vertically or horizontally?
horizontally. I like clotheslined him with my axe as I was swinging it against him.
Like in the waist or in the head and neck? Like where do you cut him in half? Like where do you separate his being from the rest of his?
I behead him. I behead
You
him.
behead him. Straight up Nordic fucking
Yeah.
head.
And then do you have a victory cry of?
No, he says
yell at it.
heads are going to roll. Ha ha.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, you actually like you wait and you let him get a couple of steps forward and you swing from behind and chop and you cut his head off with so much force the head flies off of the axe and smacks the other dudes like in the head on the way as they're rolling by. And they're like, what? And then as they shock and then turn around in horror, they see you standing there. So
Yeah,
then they're
so
gonna come back.
now their attention is divided between me and Alex. So we're in a good position. So Alex, do you want to help me out and try to shoot another one of them?
Yeah, Chris, like, what's the distance right now? Are they at a mid-range, or are they still at a long range for me?
You're probably using pistols at this point.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So then,
You're an alley length away.
okay. So I'd put away my rifle and pull out my pistols and attempt to shoot the 2 closest to me. One of
Okay.
each pistol shot. Probably another hunt roll.
Yeah. You actually get 2 shots in each pistol too, because.
Yeah, but like, yeah,
For this
you
action,
gotta
he's
save-
only using 1.
Okay.
one per.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you just want to hunt them, like.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
And do they all turn around to Eric, or are the front 2 still looking at me?
They all turn around. I think that was part of the devil's bargain.
Yeah. They all turn around.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
All go off.
That worked out perfectly.
so now I feel like I'm controlled because like they ain't looking at me, so I have time to like get in a.
I think
line
it's
of sight.
risky because I'm in danger now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're shooting into a melee with one of your teammates on dudes that do know you're there.
Yeah.
Like. So it's probably a little bit risky.
They're fine.
your
They're
webcam
fine pistols, so
froze.
they're great.
Chris,
Yeah,
your
you-
webcam froze.
You're chilling like this. Chris.
Yeah, you're just frozen.
That's cool.
And we can't hear you, so that's great.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's not important.
Yeah, that's
Important one.
kind of important. So we know it's a risky roll. It's probably a great effect
Yeah.
still.
It's probably great because they're fine pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one's called the first curse, and the one's called the last word.
That's cool.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's from Destiny.
I mean, we can do as much as we can until he comes back. Like,
Yeah.
so we'll just assume it's a risky great effect. Do you want to
You
spend
don't want to give me an
stress?
extra die?
I'm at 5 now.
Yeah.
I'll spend his trust.
I-
I'll spend his trust.
I would.
You
Do you
Yeah.
both want to?
No. I think only one of us can.
Yeah, I'll go up to 6. I think we're probably
Yeah.
going to do away with
Yeah.
this issue.
Yeah, because you
Um,
don't want to go. Because you get a penalty if you roll
Over.
Negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to be
So-
right at 6.
All right. Yeah, for sure. So he gives me an extra one, and then cool.
All right. So I would say hold off onto your roll until Gris gets back
Yeah.
fully, so we can kind of confirm what we're doing.
Besides cartoon Chris,
Yeah.
which is the greatest thing of all time, by
Yeah.
the way.
We could just. You guys just want to take 5, like do bathroom break and wait
Yeah,
until he
that's
gets
fine.
situated. Let's do that.
That's cool.
Okay.
I gotta take my dog out.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll just wait until Eric gets here. But did you like let Chris in on like kind of what we decided? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Risky, great. You're spending is best.
Yeah. I still have to decide what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I heard a commotion. I have to decide whether I'm gonna keep running or not.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you would have heard gunshots.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna wait a little bit and check in on you at Bajo, but yeah.
You'd only heard my long rifle so far.
Which I would have expected to hear, but
This
Yeah.
is true.
but did I hear get him or not?
Probably not. You probably bolted.
Okay, then I would have kept running then.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think you heard a dude get beheaded.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have heard that. It was too
You're
clean.
gonna hear our pistols here shortly. What dog is that?
Legion.
For we are many.
Alright. XP.
Also, Chris, I'm at all 6 of my XP. I think I got this.
Has anybody done any desperate rolls yet?
No.
No,
Nice.
which is weird because we got a one entanglement, right?
Yeah. No, and in the engagement, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be in a shitty spot right now, but we're doing just fine.
Yeah.
You've had good rolls when it counted.
Mm-hmm.
Is this how you play this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty much it. I did a lot of stealth stuff. Probably expressed my drives in the bar. I did my vice at the beginning of the session.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Okay. Well, would surveying the we'll talk about it later. I guess. Well, Eric's still not here. Would like surveying the bar to look for something rich or flashy.
Yes, if it got you in trouble, which
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
So that's the thing on like the Vice trauma one.
Mm-hmm.
It's struggled with issues, which typically means did you roll something that got you in trouble?
Yeah.
I did with
Like
Really?
even the starting roll was like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure out for
Yeah.
sure what's what. The only thing you need to keep track of during the game is desperate rolls.
Yeah.
That's the only thing specifically you need to mark down, and then just keep a general idea of instances when you did things and stuff like that. Which
Word. Aha, he's returned.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey,
All right,
Alex can roll.
go for it.
Nice.
yeah.
All right, you drop 2 fools.
Noise.
Nice.
Nice. How many are there now? 2?
Yep.
Cool.
There's just 2 dudes left.
Wait, wouldn't there just be one dude left?
There's 5.
Mhm.
There were 5. There were 5. And then
5
Used to
and
look-
Owens.
Oh, 5 and Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
The traitorous Owens.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
Cool. I'm still running to Baja.
Way off. That's it. You're just booking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a prowl, or am I so far away that it doesn't matter?
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
I think they're focused on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know I exist.
Yeah, and I mean, you rolled your 1 prowl for time,
Yeah.
so like, that's
Yeah.
that still stands. And it was a 5, so like, you're gonna get there probably like in a second when they wrap this up.
Okay.
But for right now, the two red sashes pull out these fucking elaborate like scimitars with actual red sashes tied to the bottoms of them, and then like when they pull it out, they make sure they come across and then they go down and grab the sash and hold it in the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them is going to try and attack good old Sigbjorn here.
Oh, yeah. So is that a resist roll then?
I'm gonna roll see
Oh, yeah.
how their attack goes.
Okay. Okay.
Where's my shit at? These dudes are pretty good at fighting.
Rip.
Damn.
You're gonna get fucked.
Nah, I got this.
Okay. Yeah. You wanna roll the resist there?
Yeah. I'm revealing my 3rd out of 5 items. I have armor on, light armor.
Okay.
Just light him, just for one tick.
Yeah, just for one tick.
Let it be known that I've used 3 so far. 4 because my rifle's 2, my pistols, and then I used a thing, so I have 1 slot left.
All right. So this would be in prowess or resolve.
How do you want to resist it?
I'm gonna try to like fight back.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, you have armor. So if you want to use the armor, you can just take the harm and reduce the harm down. Or you can resist and go for stress. You wouldn't do both.
All right, I'll resist and go for stress then.
Okay.
All right.
To be honest,
try to, like-
you're probably better off just using the armor.
I think you do the armor because then you
Wait,
have
but
to.
do I?
Yeah, I would
Wait,
agree.
but-
Just use the armor.
But when I use the armor, do I have to take harm? Or do you not take arm, instead you just lose the armor?
It's standard effect, and they're not in the best position, and these dudes are kind of flunkies. Like, so it's probably just level 1 harm right now from the first dude. So
Even through the armor. The armor.
no. After the armor would reduce down to nothing. So
Oh,
you just
Oh, yeah, then I'd use the armor.
if you're gonna commit to using the light armor, do you want to do that? Because remember, you guys also for your crew thing, you have assassin rigging, so you get 2 extra spots.
Yeah, you get up to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll definitely do armor then.
Okay.
Just the light armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just Viking take it, like let him slash into you. Doesn't even go through
You
the
laugh.
armor or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're like.
The other dude, while you're doing that, tries to sneak up behind you and wrap the sash around your neck and choke you out. So let's see how he does.
1.
What's your skill now these days?
Resilient.
Resilient? What's that do?
It's healing clock.
It's the healing thing. Okay.
And I only take 1 stress when resisting a harm or whatever. Or when you push through a harm penalty.
Yeah.
I don't really understand. Yeah. Yes, that's not bad.
Yeah, he. Okay, so do you want to resist the harm, or take some damage?
I'll resist the harm.
Okay.
I'll try to fight back against it
Okay.
using prowess.
Yeah.
You got a 4.
Hey.
Oh. What?
Why does it do that?
Oh, you take 2 stress because it's 4 minus.
Yeah. It's
minus
4 minus 6. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so it's...
I forget it displays that one differently. Yeah.
So I take
So you
two
take
stress?
2 stress. Yeah.
It says, but my ability, how does that work with taking stress and harm and
doesn't.
resisting. It works with something else.
Yeah, that's okay. So what you can do is instead of straight up, let me see. Harm is weird. There might be. Alright, this is gonna take me a second to find. There's not a good way to look it up, really. Um,
Fizz, did you upload the first one yet?
No, not yet. I will. I'm thinking about just uploading them as whole things because I don't want to
Yeah.
edit through it.
I saw that. I heard
I
somebody say
did
that.
highlight it out so it at the very least it stays on Twitch.
Yeah. I guess I haven't been looking at Twitch. I don't know if you've been having people trickle in and out.
not
Maybe
really.
Chris was there. Otherwise, not really.
Yeah, not really anyone's been here.
Cool.
Okay, so the way that one works is if you take level 3 harm, it stops you from performing any more actions, like you're down for the combat. So what you can do in that case is push yourself, take 2 stress, and keep fighting. That's what that ability lets you do.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So you're just you're crazy. I
All
like
right,
it.
So yeah, all right. Then I'll just. So I just resist the stress then.
Yeah. You are still technically like tangled up in the scarf. Like he goes and he loops the scarf around you, but you're training, you're familiar with this kind of nonsense and everything like that. So you manage to get a hand up and catch it and keep it from actually like choking you out. Like
All right.
he's just kind of got you. What you want to do?
I am going to do a skirmish roll. I'm going to swing my axe at him and try to take his head off too.
The dude attacking you or the dude choking you?
Um.
The guy choking
So
you.
they're both attacking me.
Here's the thing.
There's
is,
one dude in front of you who's slashing at you with a sword, and there's another dude behind you trying to choke you out with the
Ooh.
sash. On
I'm
his
gonna
sword.
try to take the guy from behind my head and
Yeah.
throw him into the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That's cool. That works.
All right. And I'm gonna do a skirmish.
I really
roll.
like that.
I'm in a risky position,
Desperate. The guy's got to run your neck.
but I resisted it.
That's
Is it
You resisted the stress. Like he still gets the attack off. Like I said, like he's still technically like got you around the
Chris,
throat
no!
and everything.
Oh, this is me.
It's just you.
Yeah, he still like got you around the throat. It's just you didn't take any harm. Like you managed to get your hand up. So it's like your hand's right here in your neck and he's got the thing. He's trying to choke you out, but you're not quite there. So I think it probably is a desperate roll.
Okay. And then standard effect.
Yeah.
Any devil's bargains?
Hmm. I don't really have anything good for this one. You could throw your axe away to do it.
Yeah, you have to drop your axe to.
I
Okay.
drop my
Throw it
axe and I lose it for the rest of the mission.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
All right. And then,
Roll it?
yeah. I think so. Is there anything else you can do? I want to, because this is a serious thing. Like, this is a serious role. You're in the middle of a battle. You're really high on stress,
Mm-hmm.
etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that you are.
Eric, we don't want you to die every mission.
I didn't die last mission.
He did not die last mission.
I mean, you got pretty fucked up.
I didn't even want to be there.
I'm supposed to be here today.
Yeah, you wanted to be here though.
Yeah. I've done good so far this mission.
Does Alex want to spend a stress to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty key roll. You do? Alright, so I
Yeah.
get 2 extra die. Alright. Is that... Do I roll it?
Yeah.
So, desperate, standard, 2 extra die. Skirmish.
Actually, desperate limited, but it's fine. You can go ahead and go, and we'll just remember.
Okay. Yes!
Yeah.
655.
Yeah.
You manage to get the dude and toss your axe to the side and grab him by the neck, like from behind, and just straight up flip him over on top of the other dude. They collapse, forward into a mess of bodies. You stand there like hulking, heaving, getting your air and your balance back as they slowly start to scramble up to their feet. Matthias, what up?
You don't want none.
I stroll in and I try to deliver kill shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him.
Hunt. Since they're on the ground, right? So would it be controlled? Would I have time to just be careful with it?
Yeah. I think Eric's play helped you get kind of into a position to do that.
And then great
Yeah, sure.
effect. And then any devil's bargains? I don't think so. Maybe. I can't think of any that would be good now. Because if I roll it well, the mission's over basically at this point, huh?
Yeah.
Does anyone want to give?
No.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it?
You're right, Chris.
Well, you finished with this the immediate threat.
One of them
Yes.
gets away and can identify us.
Well, he's trying to shoot
or
both
you
of them.
too.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot both of them.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to spend a stress to give me an extra die?
Another guy comes out.
Nah,
I think if Eric spends his stress, he's traumatized, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really? All right, then I guess just no extra die. That's
Would I even be allowed to spend a stress since I'm so far away?
No,
Yeah, how
you're
can
not.
you
You're
know?
not in a position to help out.
Okay.
You have to fictionally be in a position to.
Come on, Alec.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's okay.
4 to 5.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, good job.
Yeah.
As you do that, bang bang, dead. Dudes drop to the ground.
McFull.
Sigh of relief. Lean your head back. Look up to see that damn laundry woman looking down over the roof as she just screams out for the blue coats.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start a clock. This one isn't like a long running one. This is just straight up for immediacy's sake. There's been a lot of gunshots going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Only 5?
Yeah, only
Got 5 kill shots. Got 5 kills. What
5
happened?
shots, 5 kills. Yeah.
There you go. I mean, I would hope so. So I'm gonna start a 6 o'clock, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 ticks.
Okay, so there's 6 dead bodies that we have to deal with.
There are.
Well, deal with.
Meanwhile,
I killed someone, Mom. It's not my fault. My mom's yelling at me because I'm killing people in this game.
did you tell her how you killed them?
She did. I did. I told her I beheaded them, and she was really upset and said that wasn't
Beheaded
nice.
A person.
It's true. It wasn't nice.
It was not nice.
It was pretty messed up.
They agree with you, Mom. They say it wasn't nice either.
So yeah,
Meanwhile-
there's six dead bodies.
Meanwhile, how you
Yo.
rolling up to the door of the red lamp there Thursday?
I hop down off the rooftop. Like I get to the roof of the bar, and then I
Yeah.
front flip off and land in front of the bar.
Okay.
Superhero landing?
Actually, no, corkscrew flip, so I'm facing the door when I land.
Okay.
Okay.
3 dudes jump back, reach for weapons.
Go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, it's me, Thursday. I need to talk to Bajo.
Thursday? What the fuck? That's a day of the week.
Throw up the BSK. They know.
What the hell are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be doing something for Bajo right now?
Yeah, and I did it. I need to talk to him right now. Are they
Man.
letting me in?
Shrug and stand part out of their way and
All right,
let you in.
that's right. Kid
One of
Shadow
them
up in this
follows you in.
piece.
Yeah,
That's what I
one of
say
them
as I
follows.
walk by. And
Bajo over there at the bar.
okay, I go up to Bajo. And so Bajo, it's done.
Is done. You have my proof?
My partners are gathering it right now, but are we like far enough away for anybody where I can be candid with him and tell him exactly what went down?
Yeah, like as you walk up to the bar, the other guy, like one of the guys is following you in. You get up to the bar and you say it's done, and he waves the guy off. So you
Okay,
guys
okay.
have some privacy.
So I
and
say
whatever.
Bajo, we followed your man, and he did meet with the Red Sashes. And,
Of course, Bajo knows.
yes, and he gave up where his crew stays to the
No,
Red
he didn't
Sashes.
give it up.
Yeah, he
was
did.
going to.
No,
No,
he
he didn't.
he gave the information. That's when I ran because I wanted to hear it.
No, he didn't.
No,
No,
okay.
he didn't.
No, well, he was about to.
He was about to, but he,
He was
didn't.
he was going to write it down, and then they said, "No, you're going to take us."
Oh, that's right. He was gonna take them. That's right. That's right. So, I say a Baja. He was gonna take them to where his crew stays, and they were gonna get the jump on them before the mission, because they said the crew was too good. My men.
Bajo looks down at the counter solemnly, and he goes, "They say this out loud.
Yes.
So where is proof of anything besides little ears?"
My crew is gathering the proof right now. They're taking care of everything.
So you and I go. We take a few people. We find Owens. We find proof.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I got to you guys to protect your crew before they got here.
Bajo has around like towards the little flappy door at the end of the bar and grabs a big, like, thick kind of coat. Looks over at the corner and he points over to one of the guys that you saw in the corner booth earlier that was in Owen's crew.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Parsi, come. We have to go check in on our friend Owens. Seems he's gotten himself into trouble." And yeah, they're gonna follow you out.
Cool. All right. So then I'll take them right to where everything went down.
Okay.
As they're coming, I reload all my weapons just in case shit hits the fan.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna do?
I would like to search the bodies.
Yeah. Search the
Probably-
no,
probably
just
for that.
Owens. Just Owens.
Just Owens?
Just Owen. No, Owens first.
Owens first. Yeah.
Owens. Yeah. I'll attempt to search Owens, and then if I still have time, search the red sashes.
Are you both searching it together, or is one of you keeping like a lookout? Or
I'll keep lookout.
okay.
Controlled or risk? Because the girl's screaming up top of the roof.
We
It's
already have a
controlled.
clock because of that, so we're in controlled. Yeah.
Yeah, it's controlled.
Okay. Standard probably.
Yeah. Are you trying to do this fast, or are you trying to do this
Right.
like, yeah? Are you trying
Oh.
to do it in detail?
I would try to do it in detail as much as possible.
Okay.
Are you guys teaming this one?
No, he's
No.
looking out.
I'm looking out. I'm standing watch over
Alright.
the 6 bodies in the alleyway.
Man, this takes a while. This takes a real long while.
Okay.
Does it take even longer than a while?
Yeah. It's really, they got a lot of pockets and folds in like Victorian steampunk costumes, you know? Like everybody's got all these weird extra jackets and like collars, and one of the dudes is wearing like 2 collared shirts, and like Owens has that vest, and the vest has got like 5 different pockets on the front, and then like one of those little side pockets that you would do like a chain watch to.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the dudes had like a bag of some stuff.
What's in the bag?
Dice.
Are they
Yeah.
loaded? Just kidding.
I mean, yeah, they are. You roll a couple. That's how long you take to do this. You're like,
You're like,
Yeah.
wow, dice!
you're like,
Wow, I roll terribly all the time, except for these ones.
yeah,
7,
exactly.
7.
You're like, oh yeah, that's what the Red Sashes do. They do illegal gambling dens and stuff like
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
Loaded dice, super obvious. Owens doesn't have anything on him.
So none of them have anything of value.
Does he actually not have anything on him, or does Matthias just not see anything on him?
Well, you don't know.
All together across like all 6 of the bodies, there's nothing worth a shit.
Is that just because I rolled a 1, or is there actually just nothing? Yeah, okay.
Well, you don't know.
Well, no, not entirely. That's not entirely. Like,
Damn it.
Well, fuck. This is gonna be
Well,
great.
you guys need to come up with something. So I'm coming with Baja.
Shit.
you guys want to do any one last thing as you turn around and see?
Start writing a
how-
note
how
saying,
do
like,
you-
I'm a red sash and put in his pocket.
That's a thing you could try to do.
I mean, hey, man. You said you were going to plant something on him.
Why don't we write a note of the and like on the note it says the places where like the information he was gonna give him about the mission.
We don't know that information.
You
We
didn't
don't know
hear that part. You guys were 2 alleyways away.
Yeah, Thursday.
And Thursday overheard the conversation and made finger guns.
We
Why'd
decide.
you get
We decide to draw a map detailing where they are right now in relation to the city and a time where they met. So that
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Something. That's a
Yeah.
thing.
what do you want me to roll for that, Chris?
Well, you need the supplies to do this.
I'll take out the supplies.
I would.
Documents. I'll take out documents.
Okay, and then I would probably study the surroundings so I could detail an accurate map.
Well, we
and-
did already survey the surroundings, so you know.
You've already surveyed it. Like, you know where you're at.
Yeah.
So I'm just using the documents. Or
Yeah.
I give the documents to him to use.
Yeah, what this'll do is you'll probably end up having to do a sway roll to convince Majo that this isn't bullshit and this is just gonna help you guys. Like
Thursday we'll do it though.
someone will.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone in the group.
Someone will do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
so you're planting that on Owens right now.
Yeah, right in his pocket as I go through, like right in here.
All right. Does he have to roll anything to plant evidence?
No.
Okay.
No. It's not a big deal. Like
All right.
I don't think that's
Basho's gonna be
super
like,
enough.
"That's not his handwriting."
That's why you're gonna sway him. It'll
No,
be
it
fine.
was one of the. You could say like, oh, it was one of the red sashes
Yeah.
that wrote that and gave it to him.
Well, one thing we got going for us are there are 5 dead red sashes in the street. So
Yeah,
all right.
which
So
is good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Badra's gonna help us with that because like,
all right. So
Did I mention it took a lot of time to do all that?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens now? Are they? Do you guys have anything else to do, or are we?
How do you guys how do you lead them up to this area Thursday?
I kiss my spirit vein charm and ask for mercy.
So as we like turn the corner, I go, "They're just up here," and I'm loud.
Yeah.
To kind of signal to my crew because I'm no dummy.
You just walking like up the main street.
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they see you.
Yeah.
Sigbjorn, who's been keeping a lookout, like sees you coming up the way and
yeah.
can tell Matthias to hurry it up or
Matthias,
anything like
ow,
that.
hurry.
Come on, man. Just drink the drink.
Basho goes, So, what is this proof? Tell your friend to have it ready.
Okay. So I run up ahead then.
Stay calm. Yeah.
I'll go get it. Because I seem to have a pretty decent rapport with Basho.
Yeah, you're pals.
Yeah.
You do at the moment.
Yeah. So I run up to Owens, and I'm actually gonna do my own search of his body. Because
I'm gonna
would that
Say
be
no.
okay?
No, let it roll or whatever.
You can if you want. If you really want to. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a finesse for that.
You greedy Thursday country.
It's not a. Hey, look. Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
All right. So I'm at 5 stress. I'm gonna spend 2 stress to get an extra die on this.
You're at
Okay.
6 because you gave me one earlier.
Oh, so okay. Do I want to spend 2
Go.
more then? I don't know if I want to go to 8.
No, don't.
But I really want to hope there's something that's there that you guys didn't see. All right, I won't do it. I won't spend any stress. Okay. So this is controlled.
Risky.
It's controlled for you. You
Yeah.
don't think there's any reason to not.
Yeah, like I don't have I don't know what
Yeah.
they've done or didn't do. I just wouldn't trust them enough to be as thorough as I would be.
It's
And
fair at this point, I guess.
what's the effect on this?
Well, that's standard.
Okay. Does anyone want to give me a stress?
Wait, since mine was controlled, could I have finessed and try to make it risky? I guess. But I guess it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, you could have. I guess.
It's fine, not a big deal.
Do you want to spend a
remember,
stress to help me out?
Eric, I can't afford it.
Okay.
Remember, Eric, you got a desperate and skirmish, so keep track of that.
Yeah, I have it down.
Eric, what are you at in, in stress? 8?
8.
Do you feel like passing out right now?
I'm actually debating.
I mean, think about it.
Oh, so what are the negative effects of passing out right now?
So here's the thing: is you look really hard, you're on lookout, and then you just pass out from the sheer exasperation of looking at like, here they come. You're like,
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna take trauma, which is a permanent thing. 4 trauma, and you retire your character permanently.
Bye. But you start over at 0 stress, right?
You do start over at 0 stress next time.
Yeah.
But you're taken out of the action and quote unquote left for dead, like unless obviously people come back and like help
Probably
you out or
drag him to the
anything like
base, right? We can do that.
Face
that.
down though.
You
Face
could
down.
do that, yeah.
All the gutters.
I'm like a 350-pound man. Thursday's gonna drag him through the shit.
I'll help.
And so will
You don't have
Matthias
to. You don't have to. This
and
is up
the
to you.
dog. Thane's got it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to take trauma.
Okay.
Well, you can play 2 trauma and get XP.
I don't want to take trauma on my second mission.
Devil's
Second
Bargain.
or last mission.
Any Devil's Bargains for me?
Bajo becomes impatient with you.
I think he might already be.
Yeah, I could. I would let you. Let me. Okay, the Lamplack Trust clock will go up 2 ticks.
That's team. What do you think? Do I take that or no? I'll let that be a team decision.
You're at 4 of 8.
Yeah.
I don't think you take the ticks. But of course, I'm the safe player.
What do you think, Eric? I'm either gonna take this or I'm gonna spend my stress and go to 8.
Take it.
Take the deal?
Take the deal.
Alright, take the deal.
Okay.
Alright, I'm rolling 1 extra.
You got this.
What did I roll?
Oh, yes, 6.
I got a
There's
6!
There's a 6.
Yes!
There's a 6. Oh my god. I saw a 1 and a 3 and I was so scared.
6 underneath the face cam, baby. So okay. So
Yes.
I'm thoroughly going over his body to search all of his pockets, everything.
Oh my god.
I'm leaving nothing unturned.
You could have pushed it to risky. Why did you? Oh.
You managed to steal a coin's worth of like really nice shit.
Okay. Well, is there anything else on his body? Because
Nope.
Okay, that wasn't really what I'm looking for. All right, so I
But you
find the
don't
note
find-
they
but
made
you
though,
don't-
right?
You found the note, yeah.
I find the map.
You find the map.
I open it and I go, oh my god, and I walk over to Basho.
Does he know? Does Thursday know?
The map's just a map with an X and a time on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he
No,
doesn't-
no.
Thursday
It
doesn't
says,
say-
it says meet Red Sash. Like Red Sash. It says Red Sash is on it. It says Red Sash is on it. There's like a little stamp. There's like a Red Sash stamp, right?
Sure.
Where'd you get a stamp from?
Yeah,
I
you-
don't think
Bodies? One of the guys' bodies?
I don't think they had a
I didn't
stamp.
find
I don't think they're notaries.
all right, so I'm gonna walk over to Basho.
Hold
okay.
on.
Yeah.
What someone could do is you can do a flashback
Uh huh.
and get a stamp.
Because
from
we
someone.
did say that if we don't have proof, we'll plant it on him.
You can spend the stress. Someone can spend the stress to do
Alex?
a flashback to say that they
Alex, how much
acquired
stress are
a
you
red
at?
sash
I
stamp.
think I'm at 7.
Well,
Oh,
okay. Well, we're both at 8, so spend the stress.
You're not at 8.
Yeah, I
You're at
am.
8.
You're at 6.
I just
No, you
spent
took the
2.
deal.
I just.
No, you took the deal.
Oh, that's right.
Take the deal.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll spend the stress.
Yeah, then do it. Yeah, do it.
Eric's a psychopath.
Well, it's gonna be 2 stress.
Oh, that's fine. I'll spend 2.
So then you're at 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
where I
I-
thought I would have been. Okay. Yeah. All right. I spend 2 stress to
You guys did some
infiltrate
research
the
earlier.
red sashes and
You
get
guys, yeah,
a
you guys, when you guys were doing your surveys and setting everything up, you like managed to find some red sash paperwork from something from like one of the gambling houses. Or
official
whatever.
notary
So,
and
yeah.
stamp.
You know what it's supposed to look like
Yeah.
and the means to do it.
Okay, cool. All right, so I walk over there, and so I know what we did because it's obvious, and so I walk over to Bajo. I put on like an accomplished face, They're like, look what my crew did. We took out 5 of these filthy red sashes. I spit on the ground, and then I say, here's your proof, and I hand it over to him.
Percy, the dude next to him, is looking kind of confused, and he's like, and Baja like holds a hand up, like, wait a minute. Opens up this sheet of paper and looks at it. Is not much.
Look, Basho. I mean, what this was in your man's.
Sway.
All right. So I say, Bajo, look, this you saw what I just did. I went over and I pulled this right out of your man's coat pocket. This is pretty cut and dry. I mean, you suspected him. You know that he's giving out the information, and here's your proof. I just showed you where it came from.
He's meeting with the red sashes. That's proof enough.
Yeah, and look, he met with 5 red sashes, and my men took them all out for you.
Go ahead, roll your sway.
Okay, what position is this? Controlled?
Risky.
Desperate?
No, it's risky.
It's not desperate.
Is it controlled?
It's risky.
Is okay.
It's risky.
All right, standard effect.
It's great effect because you do have a prop.
Okay. All right, extra rules, boys.
Alex, you look super confident.
Alex, spend 2 stress.
He just has to spend 1. He just has to spend 1.
Oh, spend 1
All
stress.
at 8 stress.
Spend 1 stress.
It's better than the alternative.
I'll give him a die.
Okay. All
That
right.
puts you at 8.
Yeah.
So everyone's at 8.
Everyone's at 8. We're fine.
Team.
Yeah, it's just teamwork. All right, so I got 1 extra die. Can I get a devil's bargain?
Okay.
2 more on the clock. They don't trust us ever again.
No, because
Percy.
the role is to see if they trust you.
Yeah.
The blue coats show up.
I have a clock going for that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it at now?
You're 1 away.
Oh shit! Nice.
So guess what's happening if you get a conditional win?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I gotta leave soon, like in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't pay us.
I'd deal with that.
Okay.
You don't get the
Matthias.
Or
Sure,
wait, can I say he pays us half of what he would have?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
enough?
that's fine.
Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, 2 extra dice. Bam.
nice.
Roll it up.
Wham bam. Get a 6.
Yeah!
You
Yes!
got a 6.
Yeah.
Says, he looks over to Percy. He goes, Owens was leaking. Had these pest removal specialists work it out.
I wink at Percy.
And he he hands that document over to him. He says, is proof. Not great proof, but is proof.
Great. Hey,
All right.
And,
Baja, there's a lot of dead bodies. Can we get out of here?
yeah. And he says, we'll go.
All right. I'm going to follow him back to the bar so we can get paid.
Yeah.
All right.
And we can end it there if you want. Do you need the extra time, Alex, or you want to do the payoff and shit real quick fast?
I can do the payoff quick. That's fine.
Okay. Score yields 1 rep per tier of the blah blah blah. The red sashes are tier 2, but they're at war right now, so it goes down to tier 1. So you get 1 rep for that. This is probably a standard score, maybe, because it's a It's a murder with a little bit extra.
Yeah.
So that's normally 6 coin, which now is 3.
Okay.
For everybody or for the group as a whole? Like
That's for the group as a whole.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
guys figure out how you want to divide that up. Heat. I think that'll be fun. High profile or well connected target? No. +1 heat if situation happened on hostile turf. Wasn't hostile. It's not your favorite turf.
It was neutral.
Yeah. Add 1 heat if you're at war. You're not at war. Add 2 heat if killing was involved. So that's 2. Smooth and quiet, low exposure. Contained, standard exposure. Loud and chaotic, high exposure. Wild, devastating exposure.
Contained.
Contained.
Yeah, it's fairly contained.
It's only that
the
one lady.
Yeah, she did call for the cops, and the cops were 1 tick away,
Yeah.
but you did manage to get out, so it's fairly contained.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's another 2 heat, so that's 4 heat.
All right.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Seems a lot better than last time.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. You're back
So
up to 7 and 9.
do we each just all want to get a coin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to put? Do we have like coffers?
You have a. So you
It's
have
on your sheet, character sheet, right by harm.
yeah.
Right.
You have the crew coin, which holds up to 4. Players can also hold up to 4.
Okay.
You can put coin away in your stash for retirement if you like exceed 4 or whatever.
Okay.
And then you can also build vaults for like as part of your upgrades for
Okay.
your
So that's something we'll do later.
for your crew
Yeah.
to keep extra money in.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean if you ever make decent money, you can totally
Alright.
do that.
So I've yeah, let's just split it evenly, right? Let's just all take 1 coin.
Yeah.
And then I also found like
You
Big
got 1
coins worth of
coin.
stuff.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
1 coin's worth of stuff
Okay.
off of
Cool.
him.
and I lost a
Um,
coin, so now I'm up to 3 coin.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we'll roll entanglements real quick. It's 7, which is great. Which is great.
We rolled well when it mattered.
Yep.
Well, that mission took us, what, 3 hours? Is that normally what long it takes?
I mean, that was pretty good. It was a little bit more of a complicated mission, so
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
pretty complex mission. Because we had to like scope out the place, and then we had to follow him, and then we
Also,
had
we
to
did
fight.
pretty dang good with it only being a 1.
Yeah. I think that was a success.
Way before.
I didn't do as good of a job. I didn't do as good of a job with my XP triggers though.
yeah, you didn't do a ton because it involved a lot of stealth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of tried to not do much.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of dice.
Is that good for us?
No.
No.
One day, Matthias happens to be walking down the street, and a blue coat comes up. You are arrested.
Oh no.
Yeah, the lady was able to identify you. She called
We
the
didn't
cops.
accept that devil's bargain. But she just find me anyway because of
Does-
this.
The,
That's fine.
the entanglement role is literally arrest. Like,
Okay.
an inspector presents a case file of evidence to the magistrate to begin prosecution of your crew. The blue coats send a detail to arrest you. You can pay them off with coin,
Okay.
hand someone over for the arrest, or try to evade capture.
How much coin does it take to pay him off?
It's your wanted level plus 3. Right now, your wanted level is still 0, so it would be 3 coin.
Can I donate some of my coin to
Yeah,
help him
you
out?
guys. Yeah, you guys can pool all of your coin together if you want to.
Don't we still have one? Don't we? How much crew coin do we have?
1.
One. Okay.
So we can use that. I'm fine with using that for keeping you out of jail.
I'll
How
use
much
that.
coin do you have?
We each have one.
Oh, okay, so you spend
No,
your
you have
one.
3. You have 3.
So it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
You can go to jail, and then your character can come back later. And
I really want to keep my Matthias.
and if you do that, it clears all of the heat for the crew.
Yeah, you could go to
How
jail if
late-
you want.
How much later will he come back?
It's a while. It's
Can we break 'em out?
Because you're still a low wanted level or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Let's just pay him off.
I want to pay
Yeah.
him off.
All right,
Yeah.
crew coin, your
So-
1 coin, and how much coin do you have, Sig?
1.
1. I'll spend one of my. I'll spend one of my coins.
Okay, so Eric keeps 1, and then
Fizz has 2, and you have none. Oh
Yeah.
And our crew has none. Also.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, we kept you out of jail. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
Thursday will hold this over your head.
you guys want to go through XP real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with Eric because I have his sheet up first.
I got
one
a desperate roll.
Yeah.
One desperate roll in prowess.
Address the
my-
challenge with threats or violence. 1, I think.
I'd say twice, maybe. Because I did it when they were running after Matthias. I
Yeah.
violently killed the guy, and then when they were like choking me, does that count as another one? Or
Same,
is that
it's the same encounter. Like it's the
It's the same
same
encounter?
instance. Yeah. It's the same instance. So
What about like when I was like saying that we'd make like when I was saying basically that we would kill him to Bajo? Was that like
you weren't threatening Bajo.
I
You
wasn't threatening Bajo, but I was.
It's not really the
Using-
same.
It's not the same. Oh,
Yeah.
so just one then.
one for that. Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
Definitely one for when I was drinking a ton.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
And then, shoot. Probably one for when I was in the skirmish with the guys and I used that maneuver. So that's 2
Yeah.
there. So that's a 3 total there. And then vices, obligations.
Struggled with issues from vice or trauma. I don't think you did either of those. So.
Neither did I. And I'm putting
Alright.
all 3 of the ones I got from that into playbook advancement.
Cool.
So I'm at 7 out of 8 there.
All right.
Nice.
Because I really want to get this not to be trifled with special ability. I want to be equal to a small gang.
All right, Matthias. Desperate
Okay.
actions. Nothing.
No desperate actions.
Tracking or violence.
I hunted the guy and I did shoot people, so I got I got 2 for there.
Okay. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. At least one.
I had one where I was sort of somber at the end because I killed all 5 of those people.
I was gonna say easily 2, like because you kept up with your "I'm a sober dude at the bar." I'm not gonna drink.
I feel like
anything."
that's struggling with vices, though.
Well,
What's your vice?
Religion.
is part of your religion to be sober.
Yes, it's in my bio. It's straight
He
laced.
said that. He said that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got
Yeah.
2 for the vice for sure, and then I think 1 or 2 for that one because I had that, and then I also had a spot where I was like, I sort of thought back to my living with the monks, where sometimes I had to kill people for the greater good.
Oh yeah,
that
when I
might-
was initially started to shoot people.
Yes.
Yeah, right
So-
before he killed Owens.
Yeah, I'm at either 5 or 6. It depends on where you want to put me for, Chris.
I think we're gonna go for 5 because
That's
I think you're double dipping a little bit on faith in as both your vice and like your belief drives and heritage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that to be like a super easy farm or anything like that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put all 5 into playbooks. That gives me 8, and then I have 1 carryover, so I get a skill point now thing.
You get another special ability, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take.
Or you can. Yeah. No. Never mind. It's just.
I think I'm gonna think about it for a while because I have veteran I could take later, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold off for now.
All right. Desperate Actions Thursday? No.
No, I didn't have a single one.
Nothing? That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
that's mostly good.
Yeah.
You address the challenge with stealth or evasion.
Yeah, like the
2.
whole time.
She gets 2.
Yeah.
Do you?
Don't I?
Yeah. At least one. Well, at least one.
Well, okay, so I stayed stealthy the whole time.
You tried to stay stealthy a lot of the times, and you failed multiple times. The only time I remember you succeeding specifically in being stealthy was sneaking over to eavesdrop on Owens.
Yeah.
Everything else, I believe, was time management. No.
No, because after we lost him, we caught back up with him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 2 for that. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Belief drives heritage or background.
Let's see. Did I?
If you need to roll out or anything, Alex, you're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
out.
That's fair. Thanks, guys. Next week.
Yeah.
See you, man.
See you, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Express my beliefs. I don't know if I really. Well, I would say drives. I would kind of express to Bajo when I was like, I was boastful about what we did because I like crave for like the status.
Yeah.
And then you double check the guy's body. I feel like that might
Yeah.
go into a background where
You
you want to
get
make sure
two
you
for
get
that one.
money.
Because
Yeah.
even if you didn't get that, I would give you one for when you got in trouble trying to scope out a target to rob in the dude's fucking bar.
Yeah. Well, I would have said that would be a struggle with vices.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, and is there any other ones that I'm missing? I think that's-
No.
All right. So what's that? 5?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think 5 is good.
All right. And I can just put these into like.
They go into your playbook advance.
Okay.
Or you can choose to put them in a specific
Like prowess or whatever.
attribute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like so I like once I get 6 in like prowess, do I get like a bonus point somewhere?
You can put a dot in another skill up to 3.
Okay.
To
Cool.
go over 3, you guys have to unlock the crew thing for mastery.
Okay. And I have 5 right now, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's whatever you were at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna put 3 in prowess, which will give me a point, and I'll put the extra point into finesse.
Okay.
And then I'll put the last 2 into advancing my playbook. So I'll be at 5 there.
I had put 3 into advancing my playbook. I'm actually gonna just put 1 there.
That's
And
fine.
I'm gonna put 2 more into prowess so that I can put another 1 into
Skirmish?
kind of want to put it into prowl, just so I can maybe move a little more. Because like working with you and Matthias has like taught me how to be more light on my feet or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that means my prowess resets to 0, and then I have 1 in prowl. All right, cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it. I mean, besides downtime actions and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but we'll do
We'll
that.
do that.
Yeah,
Start
knock that
next
out.
time. Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
it's been fun.
Yay.
You guys did a job.
Sure did.
I think we did a good job.
Well, it's most certainly good compared to last time.
I did a much better job. I'm proud of myself.
I think you might have. I think Thursday jumped the gun on the kill signal.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably another couple of ways to handle that.
Yeah.
What do you think? What
But
do
we
you
just
think-
had such a solid plan in place. kind of, because we're like, we'll either find proof or we'll put proof on him. So it's like, all right, I know for sure that he's like a bad person, so let's kill him.
I mean, that's basically like saying it's a good plan to say, and we'll figure it out. Like,
That's true. Probably should have waited a little bit longer, but oh well.
Well, what were we supposed to do? Like, what would have happened if like we
Like,
waited
I
on-
just wanted, I didn't want the crew to die, and it be our fault. That's what I was thinking.
Like, worse in the situation with Bajo because like we didn't kill him before.
Yeah.
well, I mean, another guy seeing Owen with the red sashes trying to kill him would have been pretty good proof. Like, if you had followed them back to one of the dude's houses and then just tried to stop the murder, you know?
That's super risky.
It is super risky,
Yeah.
but it's an option.
Yeah.
You could have just let them kill everyone and then see if they paid the dude off, because Owens did mention that they had a deal and that this would be the last job. Granted, they may not have paid Owens off. They might have just killed him at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
so.
Cool. Well, that's
Oh.
fun. I'm gonna go eat
Yeah, that's
lunch.
fun.